Hello all and welcome. This is the wrong tab. Okay, in my defense... Oh god, I have too many tabs open. There it is! There is Mario Kart. There is Mario Kart. I was just finishing something up before stuff actually happened. Yeah, oops. Crap. Who remembers what symbol was the correct one? Because I fucking don't. Hang on. It was... That one. Hey! Haha, first try. I'm making sure I'm checking all the numbers. Okay, it's that one. Good. Good! Now, hang on while I finish this very, very quickly, because I thought I finished this before I started, but apparently I didn't. Because I'm bad at this. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. It's still technically driving. That counts, right? Right? That counts, right? Okay, there we go. I hope so too, Slender Guy. I fucking hope so too. Also, hey, Jolly and King, how's everyone doing? Okay, once this is aboard, I should be able to just, like, kill this game. Okay. Yes. Quit to desktop. There we go. That wasn't a spaceship. That was a car on a planet that was boarding a spaceship. So, you can assuredly drive that. There we go. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything else is good. But yes, if you would like to join, all you have to do is !race, and our wonderful bot will provide you all of the information you need. Well, Jolly, isn't it, like... I'm pretty sure it's getting late for you now? We've established that I hate time zones and don't understand how the hell they work anyway. Maybe I should also establish that I should go get some frickin' chapstick, because my lips are dying. And I didn't think about that before starting. What was the vehicle that I ended up deciding I actually liked? I think it was some combination of this extremely dumb horse. With Mercedes tires. Sure, right. I forgot about the Mercedes sponsorship. Okay. There. But yeah. Hang on while I grab the chapstick before I completely forget. Because I used to have an office one, and I don't know where it's gone. Nope, that is not even vaguely related to what I was looking for. I think that might be a glue stick. Which makes even less sense in this office, but hey. That's the weird inhuman-sized paper. Where the God, my office is dumb. Hang on. Sometimes I forget that I have, like, a well-curated section that y'all see, and even that's not that well-curated. And then the rest of it is just a complete and utter shit show. Well, apparently we're starting with 2. Which, I think we still get a whole bunch of, bots, but we'll have to see. I didn't vote for anything, so that's just like whatever the default was. Sorry! In my defense, I'm running around like a lunatic fixing stuff. Well, Jolly, this game lets you cheat and use the, like, auto-steering anyway. I think we even have it turned on in this tournament. I don't remember, though. And let's be honest here, we're all bad. Some of us just are better at pretending we're not. Like me, who just completely forgot to start boosting. Gonna start out on a real strong note there. That I immediately forgot how to fucking play. Here, someone have a banana. Like, the one thing I can remember how to do in this game is how to do flips. And that's probably, like, the least useful information. Like, it's a micro boost, but... it's a micro boost. Hello, frog. No! Fuck! That was my coin, tiny Bowserling fucker. I know you have a name, and I don't care. Butts. Woohoo! Not fucked. No, okay. Alright, get out of the way, get out of the way. Let it have king. Sacrifice king to the blue shell. Damn it! Didn't realize king had a thing to protect them. But... well, then again, this is only lap 1, so whatever. Whoop! I don't think we're running on 200cc. I think we're only on 150. I never actually tried using the auto-turning in the actual, like, races. I don't know why that only just now, because you said it, occurred to me. No, fuck you, frog. I do not wish to embrace death! Crap, that's not even king. Who the fuck's in front of me? That's just... there's just a random-ass NPC who just jumped in front of me. What the fuck? I do not crave the sweet release of death, damn it. Crap, I missed. Oh, because they went left. Wait, is that king? No. No, because if it was king, it would give, like, the little icon above the head. Fuck! No! Damn it. Crap baskets. Crap baskets. This is gonna be, like, the one game I win all day. Maybe. Because I remember what happened last week, or last time. And if you don't remember what happened last time, I think I came in, like, 8th. Out of, like, a total of 14 people who played in last week's races. Maybe? That might be a high assumption. I don't believe this one wants you to include the spaces. I don't remember, though. Whew! I mean, I would just say put in the code. It's the one that looks like a... it's like the shell car, or like the turtle thing car. Is it all one word? Okay. Random? Always random. Always random. But yeah, how's everyone doing on this Monday? I know what Mondays are. Vaguely. I understand linear time to some extent. That's a lie. No, I don't. I very barely understand linear time. Hungry and there's not much to eat. The ultimate pain. I'm thirsty and I just keep forgetting to grab water, so I'm just sipping at this coffee and going, this isn't actually helping because it's coffee.
Hello.
Hey, Lost.
You are much quieter for me for some reason. I don't know why, but your volume got bumped down on my end.
You are also slightly quieter. So maybe it was just a Discord thing. Who knows?
Possible.
Crap, wrong button. I wasn't accelerating at all, because I'm a fool!
No, that's how you win. You go reverse.
I wasn't reversing either. I was pressing, one of the bumpers. Or I guess technically the triggers on this. So I was like, yes, that's how I boost. Obviously, that's how I accelerate, too.
Damn it! No!
Yes, you two kill each other. I will slowly sneak in from behind and forget to do a front flip. Also, I will give you the present of many fireballs!
Oh, God.
Well,
Damn it.
That green shell almost hit me. So did that one. Yay, stolen coins, the best kind. hate that you've learned.
What?
I can't throw shells at you because you had a shell behind you. Oh, now I can.
That shell died somewhere.
What the fuck? A bunch of coins exploded out behind you, so it looked like you got hit, but I guess you didn't?
Oh, well, one hit my shell, I think.
No, one hit your shell, and then the second one looked like it hit you, but it didn't slow you down.
Oh,
and it dropped a bunch of coins like it hit you.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Because I definitely didn't have a shell get near me.
What
and I definitely have the best item for first place.
I take it then that you've got the thingamajig.
Yeah, I got the box.
Whee! God damn it.
Yep.
I hit myself with my own fucking shell, and I'm gonna come in... Okay. Oh, okay. I can't maintain second. Woo! Maintain second. Also, why the hell is there a cat Peach here? I just realized that.
Because Nintendo is cursed.
Does it count as cursed if they do it themselves?
Yes.
Ugh. Wait, why do you have to go get your W-2? They're required to mail it to you. In fact, they're required to have mailed it to you a month ago. Well, most of a month ago.
Ooh. That's not fun, King.
Yeah. Yeah, I had one of those too. A couple of years ago with a... That was a fun company. But still, that fucking sucks. Oh good, I still selected random. Always random! Ha ha ha! Always random, never learning. Hey Zoe, how you doing? I'm assuming not amazing, considering that you're using the verb flops into chat. Wait a second, this is the first time I've had a chance to yell at you, Lost, in person. God damn it!
Oh!
You motherfucker! Why did you have to remind me Elite existed?
Because it's so cool conceptually. And it looks cool.
I spent this entire fucking morning, like... Okay, I don't know if you heard the dumb plan that I'm now pursuing.
Oh, yeah?
To trek from one side of the fucking bubble to the side that is actually controlled by the power I'm aligned to.
Ooh.
But I've decided that, in doing so, I'm going to stop in every fucking system that I go through and fully explore them.
Yes!
Because
that's
I'm an idiot.
awesome! That's so cool!
Yeah, you say that right up until I'm in the second goddamn system out of 32 that I still have to hit after this that has, like, multiple gas giants, each of which has, like, 3 fucking moons which need to be mapped, and then when I'm about halfway done I realize, wait a second, a bunch of these are showing as having, like, geological shit that I should investigate on the fucking planet! It's going to take me years to get through 32 goddamn systems.
It's gonna take years.
It's gonna take me years because I'm gonna go, oh, there's another thing. Ooh, there's another thing. Ooh, there's another thing.
Yeah, but all that research is just funding your trip.
It assuredly is funding my trip, but I also managed to pick up a fuel scoop just before I started it, so it shouldn't cost too much to keep the trip going anyway.
Nice. You're probably gonna upgrade your ship, like, halfway through.
No, fuck that. No, I've decided that I'm not upgrading it until I get to the other side. Because I'm having to travel from... I respawned in, like, the top, corner that is closest to, like, Galactic Core that's controlled by the Federation. But I... like the Empire designs, and am already a Baron.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm trying to get down to... Basically, the best way I can describe it is, like, I'm in the top left, and I need to be in the bottom right of the bubble.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm backing the one Empire person who is like, yeah, maybe slavery is what we should stop doing. Like, their entire thing is just like, look, we pretend to be awesome, so maybe we should, you know, be awesome and stop using slaves. I'm just like, ah, yes, this is the person I shall support. Now I have to get down to their fucking corner of the bubble, though. But I've decided I'm not up. I'm flying a Cobra, and I'm just like, no, I'm not upgrading until I make it down there.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. 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 No.
God only knows what I'll end up with by the end.
Go! No! No! King! No! Damn
Give me
it!
my fifth! Give me my fifth!
Damn it!
Fourth! Third! Yes! Fuck you!
I hecked up!
Hey, I just pulled a third out of fucking nowhere, so you can shut it. I was in sixth like 20 seconds ago.
I used the box, I deflected the blue shell, I ran into a building.
Good job!
My loss to second is 100% on me.
Good
Why are
job.
there two people with crown?
Oh, why do we both have crown? Oh, because we're tied.
Oh, right, because
yeah, we both have 37
have a
points
race
right.
on me. Okay.
Oh. Oh my
Game
god.
Skill, no luck involved. Yep,
Yeah, exactly.
that's it.
You don't have any new puns? Who are you and what have you done with Zuo? Who are you and what have you done with Zuo? Like, the worst part is that I want to keep streaming playing Elite, but apparently if I do that, I'm just going to fucking stream for 8 goddamn hours, and those VODs take forever to deal with. Oh, yay, baby Parks. Fuck me, yeah. Like, I think I'm now 5 days behind on VODs because 2 of them include 6 goddamn hours of Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just like, good, they're rendered. Fuck. Even with the new fatter pipes, it's still gonna take, like, 3 hours to upload these things. And then I have to, like, get them on Patreon and, like, give them descriptions and shit. And what the fuck am I supposed to write as a description for... I flew around space for 6 fucking hours and it was awesome, but also probably the dumbest thing I've done today.
I feel like that's a pretty good description right
there.
Yeah,
but I can't just use that every time!
Okay, in the continuing saga of my stupid adventures, I still don't regret choosing to stop by and explore every system.
It's not an imaginary cat, unfortunately, but the cat is just not here. The cat is over there, so,
Oh my god, there's 2 built bullets!
Yep. So in replacement, I will inform everyone of the dumb fact that I learned this morning, which is that, did you know that magenta doesn't fucking exist?
What?
This was an awful thing to, like, wake up into an explanation of, but, so the way that, at least the human eyes interpret color is royally fucked up, because we have 3 color receptors. We perceive, red, green, and blue. Unless you have some kind of color blindness, and then you either may not have some of those color receptors, or they might be screwy. Mm-hmm. Everything that isn't red, green, or blue is essentially our brain intaking all of the photons that it's seeing that don't fit in those normal color receptors and going, okay, well, it's between these 2, and trying to make basically a blind guess on it. And the problem is that on the actual, like, color spectrum, look at it, magenta isn't fucking there. There is no pink. Because when your brain looks at it, it sees it as, okay, this is the in-between point between blue and red. The problem is that it already has an established in-between point between blue and red, which is green. And it looks at this and goes, okay, well, it's obviously not green, so I guess I just need to invent something on the other side, like, that's the other side of basically, instead of being a spectrum, it turns it into a circle. So, it's like, magenta doesn't fucking exist. Same thing with, like, colors like yellow. Like, whatever the hell it is that we see as yellow is 100% a hallucination caused by our brain going, okay, it's a bit of this color that we understand and a bit of this color we understand. Eh. Like, that's the thing where it's like, things like the mantis shrimp that has 27 motherfucking kinds of color receptors will look at it and go, I can see what that is. If I had human speech, I couldn't explain it to you because you have no fucking perception for it.
Damn it.
But, yeah.
That's weird.
But stuff like magenta actually doesn't exist. It's just a response for our brain going like, we don't have... There should not be anything there, but there clearly is, and we can't use green because everything is goddamn green on this planet. And we've associated green with, like, plants and food and things, so we don't want... Brain is just like, we can't use green there, because it's clearly not plant or food, because if it's fucking magenta, it's probably poisonous, let's be honest.
That's...
In a similar thing, I also learned today that, did you know that there are forbidden colors on top of just imaginary colors?
Oh, yeah. Like the 8th color.
I don't know what you mean by...
That was a bad joke.
It's not capitalized on purpose, I'm just dumb. In this case, the forbidden colors are things like Stygian blue, which is a legitimate thing. Basically, you know when you, like, look at a light or you look at something and you get a weird afterimage trapped in your eye?
Oh.
So that's a forbidden color, but it's...
Because it damages it?
No, it's not damage. It's that, basically, my understanding was basically that it screws with your color receptors, such that they're still interpreting sort of after images of the photons of the thing you were watching before.
Uh-huh.
And it doesn't know how to interpret that, so it's just kind of like, everything is now colored by this other color. Until your eyes get better. But yeah, no, I'm just dumb, Joe. Sorry. I'll fix it as soon as I'm no longer actively racing. Which is to say, probably after this... Oh my god, please stop hitting me with lightning! I'm just talking about dumb factoids that I learned this morning, because that's just what my mornings are at this point. Is having information thrust upon me. There, now I will go fix it. I mean, I did the same thing on the Go Live tweet, is that the A in cart is capitalized, because I just have a bad habit of holding down the shift key slightly too long. Always. Always. I'm a dumb. I'm good at that. But hey, Joe, how you doing? And how's it feel to hit 1,000 follows, man? I'm sorry that I wasn't around for that, but I was streaming all day yesterday like a mad person.
Joe, you hit 1,000? That's great.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like, the day after. Ooh!
Good luck, Joe.
Do it, Joe. I hope you get it. We finally got to the point where my wife has decided to actually apply for jobs outside of her current company. Admittedly, she's only looking at Boulder, but still.
Just not happy with where she is anymore?
No, she's annoyingly happy with the place where she's at, but she's starting to realize that, like, they're doing some fucked up shit.
Gotcha.
Where it's like, this is the place where I had an interview with them, and the person who interviewed me, like, after the interview basically went, so you're overqualified, and also I've decided that they don't need the staff, so I'm just telling you right now you're not getting the job. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you've decided they're not getting they don't need the staff? It's like you're not the hiring manager for that department. Why are you deciding that? And then Miriam applied to the same place and was supposed to have a phone interview the day after our failed cooking stream that we still recorded. They never fucking called her, and then stopped responding to, or didn't respond to any of her things about, like, hey, no one called me, and I called you, and no one answered, and then, like, I sent emails and no one responded. It's just like, what the fuck? This is also the same place that I get on about pretty commonly because this is actually a common thing, but it annoys the piss out of me as someone with a management degree. They're exploiting a thing for overtime exemption.
Oh.
Because federally, to be exempt from overtime, you have to fit into one of three categories. Either
Right.
you need to have, and this is only for the United States, I don't know about for other countries before anyone gets on me about that. In the United States, you either need to be in a managerial position, meaning that you are spending, by definition, at least 80% of your time actively managing employees, not doing not doing any sort of, like, higher level admin or even, like, anything like that. You have to be spending at least 80% of your time managing employees and in charge of hiring and firing decisions. You need to either... the other one is being a high-level policymaker. So basically anyone who has the name executive probably in their name, unless it's a fake title, or VIPs or anything like that. And the last one is if you need any sort of secondary schooling beyond college. This is how they get away with not paying teachers overtime because you're required to get a teaching certificate. It's theoretically in place so that things like lawyers and doctors can't charge basically for overtime, which is still shitty. Same thing with nurses too, but that's what it's there for. And her place is trying to argue that, like, you're totally a high-level policymaker, even though literally anyone can overrule you. And also, you're totally a manager, despite the fact that your only employee is an intern who only exists 3 months out of the fucking year. And also, yeah, you totally need secondary schooling because you went to university. It's like, no, it's beyond university, you fuckers. And she's finally starting to, like, key into some of that shittiness. So she's looking at other food R&D places. Admittedly, I think the only one that she found that made her go, like, yes, was in Boulder. Also, hey, Stark, I'm assuming you're in the call.
If Mario Kart 8 is so great, why haven't they made a Mario Kart 2?
Did they?
It wasn't officially called 2, no.
Yeah,
right, they didn't have numbers until, like, 7, did they?
Yeah. That's a joke. Congratulations, everyone, you found it. Real proud of
Did the
everybody.
3DS version not have a number?
No, it was just called Mario Kart DS. Or no,
the 3DS.
Or there wasn't one. Right, never mind. Sorry.
Oh, the 3DS one was 7.
Yeah. Yeah, the DS one was just DS. I played a lot of the DS one. Played a lot. Oh my god, why are all of you picking the same map, you monsters?
Because it's a cool map.
Because Mount Wario is the best.
Well, it's no DK Mountain, but...
I hate all of you.
Okay.
King, that's awesome, man. I wish you the best of luck.
Where the fuck is the chat? There it is.
But yeah, also job hunting is the actual worst thing on Earth. God damn it.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, I don't know this map at all.
What? Oh no, you're probably just thinking of the
Yeah, I thought it was the Frosty one.
version.
No,
this is a Frosty one.
Yeah. I thought this was the one from the GameCube game with, like, the big Frosties that just
hang.
Yeah, I've never played this map before.
What?
This is one of the long boys.
This is...
So it's 3 sections instead of 3 laps.
This is this from one of the DLCs?
No, this is brand new.
Wow.
This is from 8.
I do not remember this map at all.
No,
Shit,
I don't think it's a DLC track either.
Yeah.
That's the
It was
only way
base
that
game
I could...
8.
Wow, then I did this Grand Prix once and then never again.
Huh.
Very possible.
Okay, apparently today I've... Oh, okay, now I recognize it.
Yeah, the beginning part kind of goes by fast, so...
Wow, no one's gonna get hit by my bomb? Fuck you. Bye, Stark.
Well, no one got hit by my fireball, did they?
Yes, both Stark and I got hit by your fireballs. It was very annoying.
Oh.
It was not a good
That's
time for all of us involved.
Still, Joe, if you get it, you should stop through on... Colorado's kind of on the way, right? I can words.
Yeah.
It's kind of on the way. It's mostly on the way.
It's kind of on the way to Cerulean City.
No, it legitimately is kind of on the way.
It.
Yeah.
See?
Slalom.
Is this slalom?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I don't know terms.
The hills are moguls.
What?
That's the official name for that hill section.
Trying to
It's
get out
a
of the way
mogul
of that.
section.
I will believe you. I hope you're not lying to me, because I'm easily fooled.
I like the Olympics. They're fun. No! Stark!
Well, later, nerd.
Fuck!
No!
Wow.
No!
I hope my cells fucked up someone's day.
Damn. No.
Damn it, I'm coming in fourth. No!
The lightning.
I still came in fourth. It was just annoying.
Yeah,
Oh. They did Yay! Someone got hit by my shells. I just kind of went like, fuck, I've got 3 of these, and I know the end is coming up. Just throw them all! It kind of worked. Sort of.
Ah!
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no. Dang it. You can't reselect maps.
No, you cannot.
I
Suffer.
mispressed.
You made your bed, no lie in it.
I mean, if you just mouse over it, it also is fine. Okay, close all these extra-ass windows that I have open for some goddamn reason. Yeah, I know the absolute first place that Haley ever tried to get a food R&D job at was in Seattle. I'm trying to remember what the hell it was. Because honestly, it was one of those ones that, like, she applied to, frankly, for the hope that at some point she could get transferred to their Canadian branch. So it was, good, we can leave the United States, this hellhole. Beautiful. I'm just trying to remember what that company was, because it's just completely dropped out of my brain. Here, I have a series of presents. Stop avoiding all of my presents!
But Cap, your presents always hurt.
That's not my fault. Accept the presents with grace and dignity. Fucking goddamn it!
I would have hit you with that, but I just couldn't get ahead of you. So I used on you instead.
Mean, Stark. Very mean.
Oh no!
Whoop! Butts! Wow, I'm in 6th now. Crap! Blooper. Oh, hey, there was a bomb in front of me.
Oh god, oh god, oh
Woohoo!
god, oh god.
No!
Yes! The lightning saved me from the shell.
The lightning made me lose all of my red shells.
Oh.
Fuck you, Waluigi. No! No! God damn it, I hate all these fireballs. Oh, good. Who needs to be able to control where they're going? I'll just get a piranha plant!
No! I should never
Just,
go.
you know, random boosts. It'll be fine. I really feel like piranha plant is the worst item.
It's something.
Exactly. It is something.
It's nice to get the boosts here and there, but like...
But it's so random, you can't even plan for it.
Oh,
Okay.
that was really poorly timed. Oh, yes! The blue shell went after you, Sturk!
Of course it did. Why wouldn't it go after me even after I sink into 2nd place?
Because it's an asshole. Ah! Fuck you, Bullet Bill! What's the thing where you exercise and your muscles hurt next day? I mean, it's technically lactic acid buildup.
Yeah. It's just like your muscles stewing in pain.
I mean, sort of.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's muscle soreness, but muscle soreness is generally caused by the fact that most muscles are aerobic, which means that they are designed to burn oxygen to move. The problem is that, actually, they're not aerobic. They, most of the time that you're using them, they are aerobic, which means that they are, yes, aerobic. So they're burning oxygen as fuel to do whatever it is you need them to do. However, once you start using them beyond a certain point, they start, they become anaerobic, which means that they're not able to pull in as much oxygen as they need to create the energy that they're using. And the process that they use to generate energy in that case has a byproduct of lactic acid, which builds up in your muscles and causes that soreness, because it's literally low levels of acid sitting in your muscles. Theoretically, it's also kind of why you're not, if you're trying to go for, like, muscle mass, you don't want to work out work them too hard unless you've got a way to remove that acid, because it will slow down your build-up. It's kind of why... I remember the reason why bodybuilders try and take testosterone has something to do with this, because it helps either with the purging of the acid or with preventing its build-up, and I don't remember exactly how it works. Because this is another one of those things where I have just enough knowledge to be fucking dangerous to myself. Oh, hello, balloon.
That's close.
Ooh, okay, that piranha plant just exploded next to me, and I don't know what happened.
Nature is amazing.
Yes, potassium in bananas can help with, sort of. Usually
Okay.
it's... The potassium in bananas helps with muscle soreness, but usually not because of lactic acid buildup. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. My brain wants to say that it's kind of just like, it functions sort of like a lubricant.
Ow.
But that's a very bad explanation. So why are the piranha plants exploding when I get near them?
Whenever you hit them, they pop up.
But I didn't hit it. I just got near it.
Oh,
It wasn't even
I
in the
don't-
grass.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Fuck.
I don't think I hit anyone with that bomb. Hey, Stark! Oh god, sorry! I hope you weren't
Oh,
in the
thank
middle.
god.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck you.
No!
Fuck you.
Damn
Fuck
it!
you.
Oh, wait, when's the last lap? Okay, whoa. I thought this was the last lap.
maintained the lead. No! I immediately lost the lead!
Uh,
Are you holding something?
maybe.
You are! You're holding a red shell, aren't you?
Maybe.
You
Um,
monster!
Cannot confirm nor deny.
For those who are interested, this is also why, generally, when you are trying to build muscle, you also generally want to be on a high-protein diet, because, one, it helps replace any protein in your muscles that is... oh god, there's a blue shell! That is
Oh, fuck
damaged
me!
by...
Really?
See ya!
That's damaged by the acid. It also helps your body basically go, you're putting protein in. I'll stack that on this thing that we've been working lately.
That's got to be the embodiment of
Mario
you're doing
Kart
well
right
right
there.
race, but fuck you. The only lot that matters is the last half of the last one.
There were like 3 or 4 blue shells in there, I want to say.
Yeah, there were at
We've been
least
getting
3.
them a lot.
It's a nightmare.
I
By the
really-
way, guess what? Did you know that if you get hit by a blue shell and then get hit by a lightning while you're recovered from the blue shell, you still lose your fucking items? I do.
that
Well, the blue
sucks.
shell
I learned
takes
that the
away your
hard
items
way.
anyway, doesn't it?
Fuck it. I hate everybody.
I just wish that you could actually control items in this.
Oh, like swap between?
Or not even just swap between, but just like...
At least it affect how often certain ones show up.
Yeah, my options are basically... turn off items or turn on, like, a very small selection, but I don't even know what's in the selection.
Oh, wasn't it like shells only, or a
Mushrooms
bombs
only.
only mode or something?
Bombs only.
That's... Ooh.
And there's one that's called frantic items, and I have no idea what that means.
That just sounds like chaos.
Oh, you know, I think frantic items is it doesn't matter what place you're in, you can get any item.
Oh. That might
I've
be
been
worse, it
feeling
might
like-
also be better, I don't know.
I don't know, I've gotten like a decent spread of items like towards the front half of the group.
Owned. Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry, Stark, but I saw you throw. It was just
See
like,
ya.
I can't not do this now.
If that isn't Mario Kart summed up in 4 words. Or
I
3
was
words.
right behind you the whole time. It was just like, oh, it's too perfect. I'm sorry. No! Crap, I deserve that. Yes! And then I hit King right back! Fuck yes!
Oh!
Oh. Right, it's the 24th. That means the Mega Man thing I actually care about comes out tomorrow. Fuck yes!
Mega Man, what?
Yes, Papa?
Yeah, the Legacy Collection for the X games, I guess, and the
ZX.
or
Ah.
the ones I care about are the ZX Advent games, honestly. So,
Oh, there are way more Mega Man games than I knew.
these ones aren't even like I wouldn't personally classify them as Mega Man games, but
You know, the best part is that probably even more so you haven't heard about because no one cares about the Star Force games.
I mean, I legitimately want to try out the Star Force games, but the only way to play them that I can stream is on the Wii U, and streaming on the Wii U is a pain in the ass, because there's no good way to capture the fucking screen.
Oh, right.
Except for emulation, and what the fuck?!
I know
Sorry.
some people modded it, but...
They did, but those people are not selling those mods anymore, and even when they did...
Oh, they aren't?
No. Like, even the folks who do DS captures, 3DS captures, aren't doing that many of them anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Like, the place that I got mine from, I think I was one of the last people that got one from them, because, like, a month later, there was just nothing. They just kind of went like, yeah, we just don't do them anymore.
Yeah, someone in a Discord server I'm in said that her DS capture card finally fucked out in the middle of a Pokemon LP, and she has to put it on hold until she can figure something out about it.
Yeah. Like, so technically there's a way to stream with the new 3DS specifically, but it's still a pain in the ass because you have to... One, you have to find a way to get it back to firmware update like 14.1, and even if you do, then you still need to use a specific flash card to have homebrew software on it to enable it to broadcast to a computer. Ah! My red shell that I was going to use on King is now just sitting in the lava at the bottom of the fucking pit.
My life, which I was going to use to exist, is now also at the bottom
You're
of the
in
pit.
fucking second!
We've been fighting bitterly over first this entire race.
Look, I've been crawling back from fucking 8th, damn it.
Here I am in first loser place.
Fuck you! The first loser bullshit is actually bullshit. Oh, goodness.
Don't want to play Music Park, for fuck's sake.
Are you
Just
sure?
There's a chance of it still.
I was about to say, aren't the Star Force games like just the same system as the Battle Network games?
I think they're a spin-off of that spin-off.
They always looked like they had a very similar style to me, but I knew they were at least somehow distinct. But yeah. So don't trust my memory of the ZX and ZX Advent games, but...
I don't trust your memory just in general, Kat.
Yeah, I mean, but my memory of them is that, while they're sort of Mega Man-esque, they're a little bit more Metroidvania, which I think is what made me like them.
Oh, that sounds cool.
And instead of being, like, kill X boss, get like a different blaster or something slightly different, they're, it's a whole entire different, like, weird systems, and I can't really describe it. Okay, King has reported that apparently my memory is clearly faulty.
Oh.
But they don't... What I do remember is that they didn't remind me of a normal Mega Man game, because I don't actually like the numbered Mega Man games. Or even really the, God damn you, fucking truck! Or even really, the X games, because... Eh.
No.
I think I own a bunch of the X games on, like, iOS, of all things.
Really?
Yeah. Back when the iPhone really could not fucking handle them. But it tried. Yeah. And now I still own them, and it probably can run them way better. Here, I have a series of presents for you all. And then someone hit me in the butt with a shell.
God damn it, the second I got a fucking mushroom, it gets taken by a bow.
Okay, I think I know what you meant. Because you said boo, but I heard the blue, and I thought suddenly we were playing PUBG, and I was very confused. Hi. Stark, come back here!
No.
I have these shells I just want to boop you with!
No.
What the fuck? How did they all miss you?
Because they're green shells, and you have to actually aim those.
Yeah, no. I wasn't saying, like... I was just trying to bump you with them.
Oh, okay.
And they just didn't hit... That car just bounced. That milk truck just fucking bounced.
Now they're milkshakes.
I hate you.
No, you don't. You adore me.
I'm mostly just annoyed that you came up with that with, like, no prep. And I
know,
definitely
it's
did.
amazing.
Oop, crap. And I definitely did not come up with anything that funny with no prep.
Oh, come on.
It star ran out at the worst time.
The literal worst time.
Hey, Lost.
I'm crossed. Yeah.
Damn it. I'm even kidding King. I thought it was Lost. Fuck. Sorry, King. I mean, you already got second, but fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like, here, whoever's in front of me, have some shells. Just as is my modus operandi. I mean, yes, they play more like the Zero series, which is why I think the Legacy Collection is the Zero and the ZX games. Yeah, it's literally the Zero and ZX games. I remember things, kind of. I don't remember any of these maps, so I'm gonna pick random. I also remember that I was thinking of picking it up on Switch, but apparently all the Legacy Collection games do not run well on the Switch.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, how's it hacked, King?
Hmm?
Is it just like that modification that they were talking about? That kind of style? Like they were able to back it?
I don't remember what software it is, because it's a thing that I looked into very briefly and went, I don't want to deal with fucking having to flash the system memory, because I don't trust me to flash the system memory.
Jamie, what did you hit me with?
A green shell.
Oh.
I was
Fuck
right
yeah.
behind you. It was like a perfect lined up shot. Wasn't gonna happen any other time.
How about this one, then?
I'm good.
No, how about this one, then?
That one's gonna hit. No.
But I believe it's relatively common knowledge, King, that was a thing that I found by accidentally Googling trying to stream stuff from a 3DS.
What do you have? What do you have, Shani?
I'm the one who's behind
it was
you.
just a banana. Yeah, Cap's behind.
What?
And I had a mushroom.
Okay, well,
Oh,
nothing hit me.
well, never mind. I was going to say I have a red shell, but...
Haha! Got you.
You. No.
It's a special kind of something to hit somebody with a banana peel.
Yup. That was a very impressive throw, Stark.
Thank you.
You're an asshole.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, and you're not wrong.
Woohoo!
Hi.
Thanks for that small boost, Cap.
I mean, I got a boost too, so...
Yeah, exactly. This is mutually beneficial.
Fuck you, Thwomp! No! Damn it! I was trying to get revenge.
Oh, you know what I found out yesterday?
What?
People have been able to put Android onto Switches.
I mean, I believe it, because they've done that with damn near every other console.
Yeah, but like because of that, you can use it. You can then like use the Android side to what is it? Like emulate everything, and you can use the streaming services to play onto it.
I mean,
Sounds
that's
cool.
cool, but at the same time, like,
Yeah.
because
Oh, I just thought it was cool.
it's always one of those, like, that's really cool in theory. It also requires way more effort than I want to put in, and is mostly going to be used by people who are using it to pirate.
Yeah, that's something I would look into and then probably get bored of trying to figure out. Because I'm not scared of shit.
Crap! No, fuck you, Blue Shell!
Oh my god!
No! No! Ah, damn it. I went from second to third because Blue Shell hit King and I, but only I suffered?
The King and I.
I vaguely remember that movie.
I was like, I don't even remember what I'm referencing. I just know that title.
It's a movie from, I want to say, the same studio that made Anastasia. Which I think was Don Bluth? There's a mic in here. I don't know if that's Odinson, but I'm going to operate in the assumption that it is. And then check and see if he's in the Discord call. He is not.
There's that. Hey!
You city.
Your 3DS is Oh, okay. No, this is all... The thing I'm talking about requires, like, actually flashing the memory with... to install Homebrew... Like, it is a program called Homebrew software.
Wait, what Zelda game did they pull from the eShop?
I don't remember, honestly.
Was it like a version that had problems? That
I mean, I'm still utterly perplexed by the way they do anything on the fucking 3DS eShop, where it's just like, hey, yeah, so instead of just releasing one version and making you select a language option, just here's every language option version of the Game Boy Color Pokemon games. Figure out which one you want.
Oh, is that how they did it?
Yes! It's, like, if you search for Pokemon Yellow, there are 8 goddamn Pokemon Yellows.
Oh,
and the only difference is what language they're in, to my knowledge. Because it's not like they improved the games, they're all still operating on the same Bork-Das system that they ran on.
Well, isn't there, like, glitches between, what you call it? Like the North American version and, like, the Japanese version of, like, Red and...
Okay, so no. The thing is that, the Pokemon games that got released as Red and Blue in America are not the Pokemon games that were initially released in Japan. Because Japan originally had Red and Green.
Green, yeah.
Then they developed Blue, which was then released as, with the, like, goddamn, what's it called? The, version-specific Pokemon. They implemented the version-specific Pokemon from the original Red and Blue, and released Green as Red and Blue in the States. So we never saw the very first Pokemon games. Similarly to how we actually never saw the first Pokemon Stadium, because what we saw as Pokemon Stadium 1 was Pokemon Stadium 2 in Japan.
Oh.
And I think they called Pokemon Stadium 2 something else that wasn't just Pokemon Stadium 3.
Like Johto specific or something?
Probably. I don't remember, though.
I'd also like to point out that if y'all think the red and blue sprites are bad, the green sprites in Japan were worse.
Ooh,
are they really?
The red and green sprites are powerfully fucking weird. Because the red and green sprites were also done before Ken Sugimori started doing what we all expect as, like, the base colors for a lot of Pokemon. He did the watercolor art for a whole bunch of them. And the red and green sprites are from before any of those were ever done. Frankly, I think most of his watercolor art was actually done based off of the blue sprites after they had been redone. So yeah, Mew used to look even more fucked up.
Huh.
However, they did not make significant changes to a lot of the gameplay systems, which is why even between red and green, blue, and yellow, there are still running bugs with stuff like the paralysis mechanic not working the way it was intended to, or oh god, what's the other one that was like a very glaring issue?
Critical hits.
Oh yeah, the critical hits and hit chance are all based on speed.
And if you use
and one hit KO moves are also based on speed because they all pull from the same value.
Using a focus energy actually guarantees a miss.
Not guarantees a miss, but doesn't it lowers reduces your critical strike chance.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Because also, real quick, in the stream chat, I'm posting a link to all of Venusaur sprites, so you can compare red and blue to red and green.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Because
red and green Venusaur looks like it's being impaled.
This is also why a lot of the back sprites in green and yellow don't feel like they match up with the Pokemon that we see, because they didn't change the back sprites. They used the same back sprites that were in the original Japanese red and blue, which were theoretically set up to match with the original ones.
So we have the back sprites of those monstrosities.
Yeah, which is why a bunch of the back sprites are just like, what the fuck is this
weird
thing?
Looking. Yeah, okay. But I thought didn't they fix coughing sprite for yellow?
Not the back sprite, I don't think.
Well,
the back
because
sprite.
the front sprite had the issue of the poison cross in his eyes being reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the top rather than the bottom.
Yeah, Yellow got a bunch of sprite work done as well. But it was very much like game systems never got improved.
Right. Oh, Jesus.
And yeah, it was like that's that's the other one. Why even though they put in Ghost to be strong against Psychic, Ghost is broken in every version of the games. Because one, there's only one Ghost move that actually would matter if it was super effective, and it's fucking Lick! Because the other one is Nightshade, which does fixed damage.
Yup.
But Ghost is broken in every version, so instead of being super effective, it's not very effective. Fuck you!
There's also a similar problem with Dragon, where I think the only Dragon-type move is the one that only does 40 damage.
I believe so too, yeah. I don't think
Dragon
we got
Rage or Twister?
Dragon Rage. We didn't get Twister until Gen 2.
Right.
And I think Dragon Breath was in Gen 2 as well. God damn it, I just got hit by my own shell.
And Dragon Claw.
I think Dragon Claw was 3.
Was it Gen 3?
Yeah.
I played mostly Gen 3.
That's probably why you remember it coming in early.
Yep. Remind me, was that one... Was Dragon special or physical?
Dragon is... I'm gonna say special, I think.
I think it was special too, which is why my brain is going like, Dragon Claw seems like a weird one.
Because, and here's how I remember it. Because every evolution is special, and the only one that we haven't had yet is Dragon.
Yeah, and I guess we just decided that Fairy would have been special. Which
Wow,
makes
we
sense.
almost slapped Dry Bowser.
Hello, I am a ghost. Okay, I feel like I missed some things. King and I has been in at least 2 films, think play and a book. Yes, I believe the movie that I'm thinking of, I want to say was called The King and I, and also involved the book The King and I. Or... No, I think you're right. I think it might have been a book referenced in the movie.
I meant to point this out.
Mm-hmm.
When I joined the tournament for the stream, it remembered it from last time.
Sweet!
So I didn't have to put in the code.
That's why I was asking which one it was.
King's
Because
stream...
I have both.
King's stream crashed after he sent the last message, which was, you achieved the same thing with a memory flashing, got homebrew running on your 3DS, running Luma CFW and FBI, so you can install CIA files.
Nice.
And then apparently stream crashed, so yeah. Is that Odin's son? I'm wondering who that Mike is, because...
It might be... What Mike?
The
one
in the chat.
Mike. Yeah. That might be Slender.
Slender just got the race code, so I don't think so.
Maybe not, though.
Yeah, King, I think a couple folks have been mentioning that, and I have not been seeing it, but at the same time, I don't, disbelieve.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh my god, I'm not doing terribly. I'm really confused by this. This is reminding me how derpy some of the crystal sprites were. Because, they weren't bad, but they also, did the very slight, shifts.
Yeah, it was their first time experimenting with animations.
Yeah. They were moving. That was awesome.
I'm low-key really tempted to go back and try and play Crystal on stream. Because I have it on the streaming 3DS.
It's good. Awesome.
That Mike is not Odin's son. Ah! What? I'm confused? Maybe it's just someone who was here last week, then? Or 2 weeks ago? Or a month ago? I remember how time works.
Maybe it's somebody who input random numbers into the tournament generator and happened to get us.
That is statistically unlikely, but also possible. Really, Slender? What the fuck? It's not. It's definitely not even the case of, there's too many people here.
Fuck.
What happened to Slender?
They don't seem to be able to get in. Crap! Fuck you! Oh my god,
damn it!
I get hit by lightning and the blue shell.
Same, Cap. Same.
Bye, Alfcat. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry that apparently you're still at work, because that honks.
You know what honks? My card.
Beep, beep.
You could have improved it.
No, I mean, I literally hit the honk button.
I know. I was hitting the honk button and then I accidentally boosted past you. Sorry. And just like my item finished rolling, it was like, ah yes, here, have the mushroom. I remember words. Crap.
Accident.
I mean, it was an accident, but it was also like. Ah! Whoa! Oh god, was that 2 blue shells?
Oh god, are there 2 blue shells? At least that hit me right before the round.
You know,
No! Not a
2
red
blue
shell!
shells for when you really just fucking hate first place.
Well, I don't think they were thrown by this. How the fuck did you end up in front? I don't think they were thrown by the same person.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was just like, I jumped over one by accident, and then the other one just like somehow also went over me.
I
Or went
wonder
under
if
me?
it was a network thing, because there was only 1 blue shell on mine.
Okay.
No!
Okay there, Homer.
No!
No! Fuck you, Stark!
Oh, really? The second I boosted, I hit something.
There were a bunch of bananas on the ground there. That's why I was trying to be
Okay.
careful with my boost. God damn it, where the fuck are you, Lost?
First.
God damn it, you're so far ahead!
I've cracked the code. It's all about acceleration.
I mean, ah! No! Okay. I crossed the finish line before the blue hit me. Ah. Yeah, that's probably the issue. Is I know my thing. Well, if I had acceleration and top speed, that would be good. But I don't.
You can only really get one.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just middling on both.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the sprites because they're so
Pretty.
yeah.
I missed the sprites.
I kind of miss the sprites, but at the same time, I also kind of like the 3D models.
They both have a place in my heart,
Yeah.
Yes.
but I really miss the sprites. They just looked, I don't know, way more detailed. Because the models are very flat looking.
I feel like the Switch
think-
models don't have that issue, but yes.
That's probably it, because last non-flat one I played was for the 3DS, excuse me.
Yeah. Because
I like the Coliseum, or whichever the what was the one with the evil Pokemon?
Yeah, that was Coliseum. Coliseum and
Yeah.
XD.
XD, yeah.
I'm trying to remember. They didn't
They
still use
fixed.
the N64 models for that.
Oh yeah, they did. They upscaled on some of them. For the older ones, they did, and
Okay.
then for the newer Pokemon,
Right,
they
yes,
gave
because
two
I remember
new
talking about
models.
this on the stream now. I was like, yeah, because
It was
anything from Gen
weird.
1 still used its like first Coliseum model. And
I think
anything
Gen
from
2 also.
Yeah, Gen 2. Well, Gen 2 used the Stadium 2 models, which were slightly better because
better.
they slightly knew what they were doing.
They added like 3 polygons.
But yeah, the early 3D modeling was a mistake. It's one of those dumb things where it's like, pixel art can still look good. Trying to imitate early polygon art does not look good.
There's a place in my heart for a lot of it, though. And
Yes,
I know
but
that's
it's
nostalgic glasses.
but it's also just like it's those specific things, not that style necessarily.
Yeah, that's true. It's like the game.
Where it's like you can look at the folk because it's a trend in indie games now where pixel art has now become just like too common, so they've moved up to the next like advance of technology. Where you've got, I'm trying to remember the name of it. There's a game that's basically just Redneck Rampage, but not. That has like an attempt to. Damn it, Stark! I wanted those coins.
I had needed them, I ran out.
I'm also out. That's why I wanted them.
Also, you stepped on me.
I...
No stepping. Oh.
Oh, what the fuck? Where'd that boomerang come from? I threw a boomerang and Stark took
Oh!
How? How did you
Second.
take second?
I don't know.
heavy characters have a higher top speed.
No, it was more
So-
just that I
Yeah.
was crossing the fucking line. I didn't even see him, and then it was just like,
Yeah.
and he's in front of me. What the fuck? Oh.
Haunted PS1 demo discs. What? Does it actually work on the PS1?
Oh no, there's some games that are using it to great effect. Yes, some, but it's not many. Like, it's impressive if you can pull it off, but there's not many folks who make it look good.
Ooh.
It's the thing where it's like, yes, pixel art when done well can still look good. That very much needs to be
The standard that we hold them
well, I'm even just saying, like, with the attempting to imitate the like low polygon 3D, it's much harder to make it look good. And let's be honest, a lot of the stuff that we remember being good is just like, oh, I filled in a lot of the gaps here with my mind.
to. Probably. I haven't looked at Stadium in a while, or Coliseum.
Oh no, those ones are just like, they're pretty straightforward. I'm talking about things that try and be like, that are attempting to be sort of like they were their attempts at the time to be photorealistic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, that's the one that I'm trying to think of, is it's a shooter of some kind that tries to be very high detail, but still low poly. It's like, that does not work. No, crap, I slid the wrong direction. Honestly, I feel like I could play low poly, horror games without issue, because I just wouldn't be fucking scared.
Yeah.
I've been watching, the Lair folks play through the first Silent Hill, and it's just like, this is not scary. I'm mostly just looking at it going, what the fuck am I supposed to be interpreting from what's going on here? It's just like a shapeless mass that I think is a baby holding a knife. It's like the worst time to have a star, but whatever. No, no, bullet, leave me alone.
Stark!
Ooh, hey, there's a blue shell coming for y'all, have fun.
Oh, have that one, Stark.
Well, I guess this is only fair.
Are you two just...
Because I think it was, Mute City, I was in first place until Shady took it, and the second Shady took it, a blue shell happened.
Yeah.
Now I know the pain.
Ooh, hey, I love getting a bullet bill in 5th.
Uh-oh.
Hi, King! Hello! I'm here! Hi, Stark.
Ah, there's another blue shell on
Yes,
the way!
there is.
I forgot
What
you
is
could
the
see them on the
fucking
map.
deal?
I don't know!
Why are we getting so many blue shells so close to each other?
Why did I just get hit with 3 shells so that I couldn't catch up to you? Crap!
Whoa.
Here, Stark, have some presents!
I don't
Oh my
want
God,
any.
there's-
I mean,
Is
don't
that
worry,
two
they're
stars? No,
they're
two stars.
they're dumbfire, so God only knows if they'll hit you. Seriously, okay, one thing that's getting on me now that I'm playing a bunch more space games lately, why the fuck do so many goddamn games have dumbfire missiles? The entire point of I'm having a missile instead of a bullet is so that I don't have to goddamn aim.
Stark!
Pranked you.
Damn it. Why'd I get rid of the banana?
I mean, at least you two are still fighting over a good place. I just ended up in 5th. Because all the fucking King and Link decided to fuck up my day. And someone with lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The second I saw that banana leave your person, I was like, "Why did he do that?"
You know, I was kind of tapping.
The second I saw
wasn't
the
thinking.
banana leave your person. What the fuck does that mean?
It means he had a banana and then he didn't.
I know what it actually means, but it's also just like, what the... Oh, good lord, I think that's Slender Guy.
It's great out of context, yes.
Slender Guy, why do you have a new terrifying avatar every time I see you?
Wait, why can't we see the stars in his mouth?
Because... There's... those aren't the stars, there's something in his mouth.
Oh.
Like, he's aligned differently on my screen than yours, and there's something in
Yeah.
his mouth.
Oh, is that a no? That's probably the nose.
Oh god, the nose is inside his mouth.
Oh, if I think about it like that, he just looks like a pug. It's okay.
No, because the nose is not inside a pug mouth. That's not how that works.
Black muzzle. I'm
Wait.
not looking at the teeth.
Actually, I think his nose might be on his temple.
Oh, that's not a birthmark. That's
I-
not a mole.
I don't remember if you could do moles. Look, it's been a while since I made a me, okay?
You can.
Yeah.
You can?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah,
I really should make a new
Spun
me
out.
at some point, because I'm still using the same one from the first thing that I made when I had a Wii.
I tend to remake mine every time there's a new generation and like update it slightly.
I should just probably remake mine, because for the first time in, like, 10 years, I finally don't have the same fucking haircut. Nope, crap, I don't want to fall off! No! I choose life! Also, we will miss you, King, but we will also try and beat the ever-loving crap out of you while you're still here. Or you can join us in just trying to beat the crap out of Shaney, because he won't die.
Sometimes he dies.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not right now, though.
Where's that other person that was destroying us?
No
I think that was one
idea.
of those cases where someone just randomly decided to join us.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was definitely one of those.
Not a regular.
I was still hoping they'd come back.
Yeah. Well, the schedule got thrown too.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, there we go.
Crap.
I'll take that. What? Wait.
Sorry, I love the transition from like perfectly calm start. I'll take that to what?
Because I used a boot to take someone's item, and then I think someone used a boot to take that item from me.
I didn't even know you could steal from a boo person while they were
Reception.
invisible. Lost,
Unless
where
that
the
was the
fuck did you
boot
just
calling
go?
back and
Oh
giving
my
me my
god.
item.
Oh my god, no. Oh, I've lost. No, I did fifth. No,
What happened? Like you passed
hit
me
a
and then you
tree.
just went away.
I got
Well, at least
stuck on
you'll-
a tree. Oh, hi, Stark.
Holy
Fine.
shit! All the green shells.
Well, at least you're living up to your name, Shaney.
Yep.
At long last, you now finally are a Shaney.
Wow.
What? Oh, I thought you were going.
No,
outside
fuck
now.
you
Yeah.
for bomb, you asshole!
That was a joke, yeah.
Okay.
I know it was a joke.
No, I was talking to Shaney.
Oh,
Yeah.
you said that was a joke, Cap, and I was like, what? Huh?
I did not say cap at that. You misheard me.
Oh, I assuredly thought you said Cap. I
there's
was
a
like,
close
I understood it was a joke.
Oh, I believe that you heard me. I
Yeah.
just didn't say it.
Yes! Fuck you, King!
Because God knows how many times I've heard someone say something they haven't said.
Woo! Yes!
Well, now I'm in fifth cap. How's it feel?
Fourth place. What is this?
King, it doesn't count as outplayed when an item box just went, hey, you're in the last stretch, have 3 mushrooms. That's not outplayed, that is a game of skill and luck, and mostly lucky bullshit.
I love how Shady's like, oh my god, 4th place. Like, oh, 4th place. The worst place. Only an asshole would get less than 4 really after I tell you.
Still 30 points ahead of everyone else, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, bye, King. That was fun.
Yes, it was very fun. Thank you for joining us, man. I hope you extract a bloody vengeance on the fuckers and also get your W2.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Woohoo.
Love the sound of horrification when you see your Miis. That's why you have them. Yeah, they're all terrifying. What have you done to... What the fuck? That's like the 3rd hair I found today that is way longer than the hair of anyone in this fucking house. And this one was on my new shirt. Oh, sweet, King. Like, I thought your laptop was, like, so aggressively anti-streaming that it just couldn't anymore.
Is that Burger King's new dessert option, the Sweet King?
Probably.
Oh,
I'm
God,
glad
oh,
someone other than me
was-
found that funny.
that was
If it
so
isn't, I'd be
bad.
surprised. That, or it's gotta be like a, some sort of burger with sweet onion sauce.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on making a burger named Sweet still sound appealing.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, mmm.
Because the second I said Sweet King and you're like, oh, it could be a burger, I was like, oh, Cap's going in deep on this one.
Yup.
I thought you were
Honestly, I'm
going to
just
say it's like a
remembering,
burger with marshmallow sauce on it.
I think it's, I think it was McDonald's used to have a thing that had, sweet onion sauce. It was like sweet onion sauce and sautéed onion and something else on just like a cheeseburger.
And also regular onions. It was just the onion burger. It didn't have meat. It was just onions.
No, it was sweet
Two
onion
halves of
sauce
onion.
and also caramelized onions just on on one of their tiny cheeseburgers. It was actually really good.
Oh,
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, no!
Oh god, a blue shell on the narrow area.
No!
It just
No!
fucked
There were like
everyone.
3 of us who all just immediately tried to dash away from each other with no escape.
That somehow missed me.
But yeah, thanks, Stark. Now I want a fucking sweet onion sauce burger, you asshole.
You said those words!
Yeah, you came up with the terrible idea!
That wasn't me!
You came up with Sweet King, and I went,
Sweet King
yes,
burger.
obviously I must come up with an idea for
Another
this now."
thing you said! I was the one who said some bullshit about a burger with marshmallow fluff on it.
Yeah, but first you made it sound like a Burger King thing, and then then I played off of that. This is your fault.
Okay, fine. I accept this blame too because you're a fucking maniac, cat.
I'm just trying to blame you for something good. What the fuck, man?
What? Is wanting a burger from a fast food place specifically good?
I didn't say it had to be from a fast food place. I just said now I want a burger with sweet onion sauce.
That's a good point. That's valid. So this piranha plant just tried to eat a barrel.
I think.
Was there stuff in the barrel?
I don't know. There might be a banana peel, but I'm not sure.
I think they either drop bananas or like. Oh, I'm not catching up to Slender. Or like mushrooms.
I'm
maybe?
sorry, Stark.
Are you really?
I'm a little sorry. I'm mostly just annoyed that I'm not actually faster than you. Fucking god, son of a whore!
Yeah, that's how I
Oh,
felt.
right as it ran out.
Came in 4th.
Hello, Fifth, my old friend. I've come to place at you again.
Could put thin yam slices in that. I'm waiting to see what the joke here is because yams and sweet potatoes are not the same thing. That's a lie. They're actually exactly the same thing. It's just that
I was about to
yams.
say, wait, no.
Okay, so in the States they're the same thing. However, technically their yams or sweet potatoes are called yams because of a weird etymological thing where slaves brought into the Americas from Africa grew a thing called a yam that was served and eaten very similarly to sweet potatoes, but is technically a different thing, but is so uncommon that that in the States they are used interchangeably.
Oh. Kind of like how our cantaloupe is actually muskmelon.
Yes, because you can't... No one gets it when I bring that one up! Thank you! Thank you!
Yeah, I know.
Thank you so fucking much! Yeah, hey, anyone who lives in the United States and has never been to Europe, you have never actually had a fucking cantaloupe in your life. Ever.
I didn't expect the fact that I haven't had a cantaloupe to be something that someone would yell at me about today, but sure.
So, you know the thing that you're used to seeing in, in, like, Japanese games called a melon?
Yes.
So, I believe that is also a muskmelon, however, it looks more like what an actual goddamn cantaloupe looks like than the thing we call cantaloupe.
Oh.
It's just that, in the development of basically fine dining in the United States, we emulated Europe in a lot of ways, with stuff like cantaloupe being sort of tied in with a major brunch item, but it was not easy to grow or source in the United States, and a lot of the growers in Europe were not willing to share. So they basically went, okay, well, we'll just do it with muskmelon, and we just won't tell Americans that they're not having cantaloupe. We'll tell them that it's cantaloupe.
Okay.
It is also the only melon that you can legitimately do the check the stem end to see if it's ripe or not.
Oh.
That stupid thing does not actually work for most melons. I have bad news, however. Honeydew is totally still honeydew, and it is still awful.
It's still gross.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say gross, it's just nothing. It's just nothing. Crap.
I had a red shell just randomly fly up into the sky and then veer off to the left
It was probably trying to hit someone who was in the air.
and went around one of the posts, I
Yeah,
guess.
it was just like, I don't understand! But yeah, like, as much as it's 100% used as a dumb and very silly joke in, like, BoJack, Honeydew is shit tier melon. Fuck it. Heck, it's shit tier fruit.
God damn it.
Oh!
God,
I lost all my
damn it.
mushrooms! No!
I don't even know what place I'm in anymore. Fuck you, Waluigi.
Wait, I got third?
What?
I was
I got 6th.
in Link? Stupid AI.
Oh, he's a good cat. And yes, here are your cat pets. Sounds we don't respect Honeydew. Look, I can respect Honeydew as, like, a seed-bearing vessel. I cannot accept Honeydew as a thing I would pleasantly choose to eat. God, that has to be the nose. Yeah. Why is your nose inside your mouth?
I don't think you can make a character without a nose.
Yeah.
But why is it inside your mouth? And how is it inside your mouth?
It's inside the mouth to hide it. That's something that some meme makers do when they have to make a meat that doesn't have a nose.
I'm mostly
It's
just
a highlight in the
concerned
mouth.
that it looks like it's physically inside, like, it's gone into the skull.
Well, you know, like, the best way to really appreciate... Oh my god, I am so sorry.
I thought that was part of the joke, but okay.
No! Oh, now I'm just imagining someone sneezing in their own mouth. No, it's awful. There's no redeeming qualities.
It's like, would you like to experience true hell? Congratulations, it's time to learn what your sneezes taste like.
Oh,
Don't like that.
that's cursed.
Wish I could unhear that.
Sometimes we talk about horrible things here at the Lair, and that's okay.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's...
It's objectively not okay.
It's not okay.
Well, here's how okay it is. Have that present.
Some say cat is a monster.
Some say. I should probably try and improve my marketing then.
Yeah, all need to say it.
Here, Slender, have a present. No!
I demand consistency.
All must say that I am a monster. Ideally a benevolent one, but still.
A benevolent monster?
Yeah, I'll take what I can get.
Well, wouldn't that make them not a monster then?
Semantics.
That was my jukebox.
No! You fucking lightning bolt! I was gonna throw a bunch of bananas at Stark! I don't think it was gonna work, but I wanted to try.
Oh,
Crap! Told the singular wholesome family. No? What? I'm mostly just confused how one attempts to make tomato soup out of bananas.
You puree the banana.
Or is it separate? Like, banana tomato soup is a thing that I've never heard referred to before and don't... Fuck!
That sounds horrible.
Okay, there goes all of my coins. Just...
No! Why is there a star coming up on me?
Because it's Stark.
Star? How? How did you get a star?
because I am Stark Maximum.
What the fuck?
Boo!
Oh
Boo
my...
this turtle!
I've had people like see my username and call me Star as if they think my name is Star K Maximum.
Huh. Is
I mean,
that
I
why you
believe that.
choose Bowser, Stark? You like turtles?
I mean, that's part of it. It's just that I like Bowser as a character.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
You really gel with his character arcs?
Was that an attempt at a pun?
Was it?
I didn't say was that a pun. I said was that an attempt at one?
I agree there was an attempt at a joke. I just
Good.
forgot all terminology. Bleh, bleh. I forgot how to talk.
No, it's just one of those cases where like a bunch of things that I like ended up lining up to fit perfectly into Bowser. Like I like Mario characters, I like big beefy characters, I like Bowser's character himself. I like turtles. I like dragons. I like fire-based characters.
Alright.
There's just a lot about Bowser that I like.
So hang on a second here. So my father was making tomato soup and wanted to put Italian sausage in, so he spices it accordingly. He goes to the freezer and gets said sausages. The problem with the spicy savory soup is he mistook freezer bananas for sausages.
A common mistake.
Ah, yes. The freezer banana.
Is this a common mistake? About the nose mouth thing? Think about having to open your mouth to breathe with the nose? Why are you putting these thoughts in my brain?
You know what, Zua? I'm glad it was disgusting.
Open your mouth.
It's like, congratulations, you are now always a mouth breather.
This is the worst of all worlds.
It's like you have a cold, but you don't have a stuffy nose.
I was about to say,
God,
all
what
you
happens
do
when
is
you
say,
do have a
cold,
stuffy
and I
nose?
immediately retched.
Oh, imagine having a bloody nose.
Oh, no! Please stop! Please stop!
This
Oh, God.
game is over.
Wow, how did this conversation get worse? No! Fuck you, shells!
Trying to using a neti pot would be impossible.
I honestly just don't anyway, but sure.
I've used one like once.
That just does not seem like my jam.
It helped.
I prefer just consuming assloads of tea. See, I remember why you've said that you have to, Zuo, and it's still, like, confusing and terrifying to me, and I would still just be like, no, I will accept my fate. I'll just die.
Guess I'll die.
Yeah, it's not even guess I'll die, it's just like, nope, I'm just gonna die then.
Ah!
Yes, no! God damn it, I finally made it through one of the, like, sneaky boost places, and then someone hit me with a shell.
I'd like to have something that isn't coins, please!
Here, I have a golden mushroom.
No, there's too many red shells! Fuck.
Boost!
Oh.
I was in first for this entire race! What happened?
I've been in 8th this entire race.
Oh good, green shells, just what I need.
I mean, you can throw them backwards.
I
Yeah.
don't need to throw them backwards, I need to throw them forwards, I need to catch up.
No! Stupid green shell. Oh yes! No!
Go, piranha plant,
Take
boost
it.
me.
Damn it, I needed to catch up. I needed to catch up, but I couldn't muster the effort.
Anyway, from that point forward, you label all bananas that went into the freezer as not sausages. As a previous culinary chef, I'm a previous pastry chef, damn it. Want to challenge you to make a good tomato banana soup.
It's not happening.
Oh no, that's actually probably pretty workable. Because you can use.
I've seen worse combinations of foods that surprisingly go well together.
Well, just because like you can use banana, not necessarily by itself, but as like a creamy element. So I think you could definitely do it. It might lean itself more towards a gazpacho as opposed to like a worm soup. Just like a clean, refreshing thing. I also think you shouldn't do it with freezer bananas, because generally the reason why you put bananas in the freezer is because they've started to go brown, which means that they've started convincing a bunch of their, or not convincing, they've started converting a bunch of their starch into sugars. I
thought you were going to say they're going to convince the rest of your fruits to also turn brown.
I mean, they actually do that.
Yeah.
Really?
Bananas release, what's it called? Bananas off-put a massive amount of the gas that most fruit use to determine browning and ripening, whose name is currently fucking escaping me.
I didn't know that applied to like all fruit. I thought that was just bananas.
It applies. So many fruits use it. However, banana exudes a lot of it. So like if you have underripe apples or something, you can throw bananas in to get them to ripen a little bit faster. There's a couple where this doesn't apply. Peaches stop ripening the second they're pulled from the fruit. What else? Oh god, I've got a times 8, or an 8-star thingamajig!
Crazy 8 is actually
Yeah, that one.
As opposed to
Wow,
7
this is
lucky
extremely
sevens.
difficult to control. Trying to remember what else.
Well, sure, I'm glad this fucking Ferrari plan sent me directly to a wall. And past an item box.
Oh, right, sorry. So, peaches don't ripen off the tree, and avocados are actually the exact opposite. They can only ripen off the tree right until the point that they, like, get plucked from the tree. They do not ripen at all. They just keep getting bigger. And that's part of why there's some sort of weirdness with when is a good time to actually, like, eat an avocado, because it's based on a bunch of factors you personally can't control.
The answer to that is after you've made it into guacamole.
I mean, that is also determined by its
Yeah.
ripeness, but yes. But
Is that why guacamole goes bad so fast?
sort of. Part of it's that, but part of it's also just that because it's basically a high protein, high fat.
Wait, you beat me! You son of a... I'm gonna hunt you!
So guacamole doesn't even necessarily go bad. It's that it's a high protein, high fat mixture that
Yes.
has a bunch of elements in it that oxidize very quickly. So it will usually get that like awful brown skin because the elements in it that make it green are leaching away. So the cheat is to, 1, make sure you have acid in your guacamole, and 2, cover it. And if you do that, it'll actually keep.
That's
for, like,
why
a
people
week.
suggest you put like spritz of lime in your guacamole.
Yeah. Not even just like bits of lime. Just when you're
Spritz of lime.
spritz of lime. Yeah. What I would actually suggest is that like when you're chopping, or when you're like prepping the avocado itself, dose it with a lot of extra lime, and then strain it off before you start mixing. And then you can, that way, 1, you've already got a little bit of acid mixed in, and then you can add a little bit more as you need it. For
By the way, real quick, how long did that bullet go, Slender Guy? Long enough.
To first, the bastard.
I was just
Literal
trying to hit Shady with it out of spite. I didn't realize that got me into first until I passed
Literal.
the finish line.
But yeah, so as bananas ripen, they have a much more extreme version of what a lot of fruits go through, which is converting their starch structure into a
Their what structure?
starch.
Their starch structure?
Their starch, starch,
Yeah,
structure
okay.
into a glucose structure, because starch is just a series of glucoses that are all chained together. And effectively, they break it. God damn it! They start breaking down their own structure to give basically a big food boost to the seeds that the fruit is supposed to contain. And the reason why you usually put them in the freezer is because someone in your family is going to claim that they're going to make banana bread, because I feel like no one actually remembers that the reason why you're like, yeah, I'll go make banana bread out of it now, is that the fruit has an innate sweetness to itself now that it didn't have before.
Yes.
But that's almost always a lie anyway. So if you're going to make a soup, I would actually suggest using like fresh bananas. Just because you'd get more of an actual banana flavor and you wouldn't have to be contending with an extra sweet element.
Yeah.
Unless you could sort of do a gazpacho that's sweet, but that's not necessarily always good. I had another idea. Fuck! The shell booped me and then I fell off the edge.
I barely saved it from falling off the edge.
God, I had another idea, now I don't remember what it was. I mean, the cheaty way would just be, like, you could serve a pretty solid tomato soup with, like, plantain chips. That actually sounds real good. But I grew up around a Cuban deli, so I got very used to having plantain chips with fucking everything.
Sounds so good.
It is.
Hang on. Is the AI in the lead right now?
I believe so.
What?
Yep, we're good at this game.
Hell.
I mean, you're the one who knocked me out when I was trying to take their place.
I was doing really well, and now I can't stop
Ah,
on up
fuck!
or something.
Wow, it's either the AI or it's Slender. It's hard to tell. Hi, Stark.
It
Hello.
might be Slender.
Fuck!
No! No!
Well, on the upside, the lightning
Oh.
saved you from that flop.
Dead.
It is Slender.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Link is Slender.
Oh, I thought Link. Oh,
God
there are
damn
two
it!
Links. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, they're
God
two
damn
Links.
it!
Subby. Link.
Ugh. I know, Zuo, I super get it. It's just, that's one of those cases where it's just like, I don't know if I would accept that. I think I would be stubborn and stupid and end up getting myself killed. Because I remember you explaining it before. But I think it was in someone else's chat that I was being dumb and lurking in. Because I don't talk in chats, and I probably should. Oh, there's no... Is Adam not streaming today? Like, who will I throw to now? Ah, crap, he's sick. Damn it.
Oh. That sucks.
Fuck, that's who I always throw to on a Monday. And wait, is Avenus live? Okay, Avenus is live. I'll throw to her whenever we end up stopping.
Oh man, you know what? I really need to play more Monster Hunter. I still haven't gone to Iceborne.
I still haven't finished Iceborne, but that's because I just kind of stopped.
Oh, I was not paying attention. Right started.
No worries, none of us were.
I was. Who's XD? Wait, what?
I think that's Slender.
Oh,
It looks like Slender's terrifying face.
That is Slender.
okay.
Why is Slender's name different suddenly? Haha! I'm gonna steal Link's fucking mushrooms.
I would assume that's the name of that me.
Oh,
Maybe.
maybe.
Because I think it's based on what name your me has.
I guess just everyone else's are the same, and I just didn't think about it.
Maybe. Is yours named Lair?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I wasn't sure if you named yours Lair, if you named yours Cat.
Nah, it's Lair. Sorry, not sorry! Fuck you, Piranha Plant! Damn it, why did I try
Sorry,
to
not
pass so
sorry.
close to you?
Sorry,
Like,
not sorry.
oh yes, I'll pass right by the Piranha Plant. Of course it won't hit me.
Yeah.
It won't hit me because I'm its friend.
Wait, did Slender switch over to being Slender? Like, being XD, I guess?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to fucking names.
Well, the map is displaying XD instead of the link.
Yeah.
Oh god, they did.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna.
Watch as everyone gets hit by the same fucking shell.
Fuck you, game!
I have no earthly idea how to say that name. Kiji? Thank you very much for the follow, friend. Welcome to the Lair. And the dork. I mean, I don't know how much PUBG driving is going to continue to happen, but the new thing that you'll probably see more of here is driving in, what's it called?
Elite Dangerous.
Elite Dangerous, where I drive fucking awfully. It's kind of impressive how bad I drive. Especially for the while where I didn't know that I could summon my ship, and I was just like, fuck, I'm lost! Where's my ship? And then thankfully Aleph came in and saved me and told me how to fucking summon my ship.
Oh my god. Stark, you're so far ahead! How'd you do it?
Oh, not for long. Not if anything.
Why
If
are
this
there
race
so
has
many
taught me
red
anything,
shells?
it's not for long.
Because I had a 3-pack.
Why do you always get 3 packs?
I don't know! I used most of them on Slender. Never mind.
Ah! Oh my god!
No! No, Lightning, you bastard!
Yes!
No! Crap.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Ugh.
But I also prefer the demanding that my teammates get in the van, I am the dork, but unfortunately, like, I don't know how often Gothic and Joey are gonna be around. Oh. Because I know, like, Gothic's busy as fuck, and Joey is double busy as fuck. No, Slender Guy. The stream probably won't end soon. It's just that, like, as a rule, on Mondays I always throw to Adam, who starts at, like, 9 my time, and it's almost 1, and I'm just like, he's not live yet. What the hell? Could always get a large size ship and demand we get in the Elite Dangerous Cruiser. I mean, there are, like, cruiser-sized ships coming in quarter 2
they
2020.
still haven't come out with that?
Yeah, it got delayed.
Like 3 times. Or twice, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's now supposed to come out quarter 2 this year.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess I think it looks like playing as the me changed your name, Slender, just to really mess with us, I guess. Crap. Oh, I'm so bad at this map. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm the Dork. I think that PUBG is just probably not going to be that common on this channel, just because, frankly, given the option, I feel like most of the folks who would play Battle Royales just kind of either, like, we don't feel like we can compete in PUBG, or we feel like we are better at Hunt or Apex. And honestly, I want to play more Apex, because I forgot how fucking sweet that game is. But I do miss having vehicles. Like, that will forever be the one thing that I wish more games besides PUBG did, was have dumb vehicles.
Fortnite has the shopping carts.
That is not a vehicle, and frankly, I actually just do not enjoy the game. Like, the community being what it is, I don't care that much, but also just, like, I just don't enjoy its shooting mechanics. It's not a fun shooter to play for me.
That is completely fair.
And I think that's part of why I really like Apex, because it's a nice sort of middle ground of, it's still kind of arcadey without me having to worry about stuff like zeroing distance if I'm trying to snipe. Admittedly, I don't like sniping, but that's just me. Oh, bye, Stark. Thank you for not murdering me.
I didn't murder you. I thought I did.
No, I glanced to the side and lived.
Well, that's a failing on my part.
You'll have to do better.
I'd like to imagine that the face my Inkling just made involved flipping you off, because she turned around to face the camera for a second. With very good timing.
What the fuck? I was in first.
No!
Sounds like a Janie.
Yeah, it's lost.
No! Oh! The red shell didn't get me.
How about this one?
Well, I'm crossed.
Damn it. I was really hoping.
No! 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 The fucking fence! Ah, god damn it! I clipped the fence instead of coming in first.
Oh,
I
wow,
mean,
that was 2 bullets.
Maybe if it weren't for the fact that I think Luigi's is accidental, I'd totally agree, Zuo, but I'm pretty sure his is totally accidental. Oh.
Oh, you know what? I want to put us in hell.
I will join you.
Yeah.
I actually meant to pick the airport because I like the airport, but it was like, ah, hell, yes, sure.
Oh, no.
I will also vote for
Mines.
mutual suffering.
Yes. I suck this map.
At least I'm only partially to blame for that. Good fucking lord! Do you really need 329 points, man?
I could have more.
I asked if you need them, not could you have more.
Well, I don't know what they do, so...
They don't do anything except mark you as the person with the crown.
They indicate winning, therefore... I
They
must
indicate winning. Stark, how did you not fall off there?
Oh, don't ask me. I'm also
Got like
wondering.
3 wheels off!
Yeah, but you know what I didn't have? 4 wheels off. So I'm fine.
Why were there Zubats in this cave?
Because they're always on that. They're the, whatever they're called.
They're from Mario World, and they're called swoopers. in case you are
Swoopers,
curious.
yeah.
I'll believe you.
I was familiar with them from Paper Mario.
No!
That's-
God
yeah,
damn it.
they're also... I always drift way too early, and then I'm falling off the course.
I've been
It's
fighting
better than my
so
drifting
many
too late.
I keep wanting to drift the wrong way
Meh.
because I'm so used to mirror mode.
See, this is your punishment for actually having played this fucking game recently.
It's not even recently. Like, until you had started back up, it'd been probably like a year.
I mean, that's still more recent than I've played it. The last time I played
That's-
this game, I was shit-faced.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah?
don't drink and drive.
What?
Don't drink and drive.
I drink in cart. There's a difference. Also, I cart as a drinking game, so...
That's, I think, probably one of my favorite, like, that I've seen drinking games listed, where you have to pull over to the side and finish whatever you're, like, required to drink.
That
and
was
you
not a
continue
mecanic
going.
we had, but that's
Yeah, I'm
probably
sure
good.
it wasn't.
Ours
No,
was
I was just seeing
like...
people do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours
So
was
you
just
can't
like
drink and
taking
drive.
shots for getting hit or losing.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, it was a lot. It's like, I wanted to die, so we decided to do this drinking game. It's about comparable to the Archer drinking game.
Well, I'm gonna lose. I'll be right back.
Oh god. There's a non-zero chance that the match won't end until Lost passes the thing. I wanted that start. What the hell?
Not too bad.
I also didn't want to fall off the map, so whatever.
Yeah, there's things we all want in life, Cat.
No! Oh, that shell is right behind you! Oh. Oh wait, a new version of what? I'm the Dork? Oh, I guess we didn't need Lost to
Yeah,
pass the thing.
just like, gave him none.
Oh, but he AFK'd, so it kicked him. Okay. I hope he's okay. Is there a way to just spectate? Because I low-key really want to go make a new cup of coffee, but I don't think there's a way to just spectate. And I don't want to get booted from my own fucking tournament.
No, yeah, I think it's basically just you only spectate when you're coming into a new place, and then you're just stuck in there.
Crap. Oh, driving silliness? Ah. I mean, this is driving silliness, and this happens every other week. Admittedly, it was fucked up for like a month, but that's because of poor timing and confusion and probably another excuse that I forgot. I don't actually remember what the other excuse was. But yeah, I mean, I'm the Dork. To be clear, the new driving silliness involves this and this, so it's extra silly and very dumb.
Yeah, did you hold something up to the camera?
What?
Did you hold something up to the camera?
Yeah.
Because I can't see it, so all I heard was driving silliness is this or this.
I said this
I thought
and
you meant-
this.
I thought you meant like Mario Kart or Mario Kart.
No. No, I was... So, have you ever heard... Have you... Besides us talking about it, have you heard of Elite Dangerous?
I don't think so.
It is a... I hesitate to say pseudo-MMO spaceflight thing.
The
That-
name only brings to mind like the thought of like, if I have heard of this, it was on a gaming podcast we were talking about, and I didn't know what it was, so I just kind of tuned in.
Okay. So it's basically what Star Citizen said it was going to be before it made umpteen millions of fucking dollars and started charging money for ships. It's also apparently an older gaming series, but it's a very fun game, and Lost reminded me that it existed, and I broke and got a flight stick for it. Which is actually a two-part thingamajig, because it's a flight stick and then, like, a thrust control with a whole bunch of other, like... Whoa, crap! buttons and shit on it so that I can still control most of the stuff in the game. Hi.
Hello.
Bye. Who's in first?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Wait, I'm in first?
It's Thunder.
It says I'm in first now.
I mean, he was in first, then you passed him.
Ah, I did not see him. Fuck you, Red Shell. Can't hit me in the air.
That was hitting me, actually.
Oh.
It's just that for some reason it also shows up on your alarm.
I guess because you were close to me.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, warning, you might die. Why did I drop that banana? There's no way to switch items, is there?
No. You just have to use it when you have.
And I can't use this coin. No, fuck!
I mean, you can, you'll just waste it.
No, I want to use the coin, but I have a green shell to protect me from shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for that then.
Wow! I just went from 10 coins to 4.
Yeah, Mario Kart.
What the fuck? I have to say, though, my new favorite thing about ending these streams is that I have to spend, like, 20 minutes going through the stupid unlock thing repeatedly.
What? Doesn't it only unlock one at a time?
Yep.
No, I mean, like, after I'm done the stream, after having played about the same as you, I've only unlocked one thing.
No. So what you have to do is you have to, like, go to, single player and go, I want to play a Grand Prix, select a character, and then back all the way out, and then it'll give you the thing again.
Okay, I'll try that.
Yeah, that's why it takes for fucking ever. It's like, I'm going to spend an hour just sitting here, going forward, and then backing up, and then going forward again, and backing up to unlock one thing at a fucking time. Because it's still so dumb. Also, that's totally fine, no worries, man. That's kind of what I was expecting. It was something of that nature. Glad you unlocked everything normally in Grand Prix. I mean, that would be smart, but no. That would be smart. I only did some of the Grand Prix in this game. I think I did all of the non-DLC ones when I had this on the Wii U, and then was just like, I don't want to do that again. So I didn't.
Hooray.
Yeah. No.
There are so many different, like, Mario creatures that differ based on color that they can really fill out Kart audiences with. Because this course alone has Yoshi, Shy Guys, and Toads.
Do we trust Shy Guys as an audience?
I mean, they're shy.
I'm trapped in between the trains! This place sucks!
Do you know what Shy Guys are called in Japanese?
I feel like I do, but I don't remember it.
They're called Hey-Hos.
I had heard that, yes.
And that's why when you hear them talk in the game, they go, hey, oh, hey, oh.
That was my bomb! How the fuck is it that far forward? Here, Stark, have a present.
No, I don't want it.
Here, I very specifically didn't throw the green shell at you point blank range.
God bless you, Cat.
For
God bless you and your generosity.
For not being an asshole? Okay.
For hitting me with a red shell and then dating to not hit me with a second shell.
I mean, yeah, for not being an asshole.
Exactly.
I like that my voice echoes in this... No! In this hell place! That just reminded me, does anyone know when, I checked this and then it didn't stick in my brain at all. Does anyone remember when, Persona 5 Royal comes out? Because I don't know why that just popped into my head, but I'm like, wait a second. Oh, the train station, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad that the AI is dumb and doesn't try and block items. What the hell? Oh god, I'm in between the trains again! Why? Okay, but that was a real question if anyone actually has an answer.
I don't, unfortunately. Because I'm pretty sure it's coming out on the PS4 and I don't have one, so I don't pay attention to it.
Yes, I believe it is the PS4 only.
The only Persona news I pay attention to is whether or not it's getting a PC with which course I can play it.
Yeah. Well, it's Atlas, so it's never getting a PC release.
Exactly.
I mean, well, you say that, and then somehow Catherine got a fucking PC release. Somehow.
I mean, Japanese devs are weird about PC releases regardless, because
I mean,
PC gaming isn't as big there.
Yeah, but plenty of them still do them. It's just like Atlas very much is tied to being like they have their specific brands very tied to consoles. Where it's like the Shin Megami Tensei series mostly is tied to Nintendo weirdly Nintendo portable consoles of all things.
Mm-hmm.
And Persona is so deeply ingrained in PlayStation at this point.
Which is why it really throws me off that Joker's in Smash.
Yeah. I'm so annoyed that instead of Royal, they're giving us another one of the Dynasty Warriors things, because, like, that's cool, it's just not what I care about. And I know that plenty of people really like those, and that's awesome for them. And, like, great. Maybe one of these days I'll actually fucking try one. Ugh. I know that genre has a name, but I can't remember it.
Which one?
Stuff like Dynasty Warriors and Hyrule Warriors and stuff.
Oh, they're called Muso games.
Muso games? Okay.
Yeah. M-U-S-O-U.
Yes, that makes sense.
Don't ask me what it means, I forget.
Again, I know that I've heard this before. I feel like it has something to do with whatever the progenitor was, but I can't recall to save my life.
That's still likely, though. Even if you don't know what you're talking about, that's still probably it.
Or maybe the company? What company makes Dynasty Warriors? That was a mean and dumb question, I'm sorry. Ooh, crap, that was close. Nope, turning, here at presents! No! I tried to be cute.
Oh, this way for me.
Tried to be all cute and clever, it did not work. This is just reminding me that we don't have Rob. And I miss him. Because this cart was very dumb.
I wonder why they decided to put Rob in DS.
I don't know. Maybe
because that was even before he was in Smash.
I was about to say, was that just before or just after he was in Smash?
That was like the first time we had seen him since the NES days.
Maybe it was just sort of like a preparatory, we're putting the fucker in Smash, gotta get people to remember him.
That is not entirely out of the question.
Crap.
That's also, like, I also wonder about, like, was Pit and Brawl, like, did they make the game because people like them in Brawl, or did they put it in Brawl because they were making the game?
No, probably.
No, I asked you a yes or no question, Cap, like an A or B.
Yes, I said probably.
Okay, fine.
Like, there's no way that I can unequivocally say yes or no, so I'm going with that makes logical sense. But it's also Nintendo, so makes logical sense is not exactly something that they're known for. Cough, cough, what the fuck are you doing with the Animal Crossing saves, you twits?
That and the fact that fucking Sword and Shield don't have friends lists. I'll never get over that.
They don't need friends lists if the fucking Nintendo Online friends list didn't honk balls.
Yeah, that's like 3 different bad decisions all piled up on top of each other.
Yeah. So yeah, if anyone hasn't heard about the fucking barn burner of an idea they fucking had for how they want to do online saves for Animal Crossing, they're fucking stupid. 1, you can have only one online save, and you have to have Nintendo Online to do it. Okay, fine, that kind of makes sense for a cloud save thing. That's what all the other console manufacturers do. It's shitty for them too, but whatever. 2, you actually can't access it or pull from it yourself. 3, the only time it can be accessed is if you need to transfer data to a new Switch, and they'll only let you do it once, according to their current plans. Like, what? What? No part of this makes sense except for the first option! God damn it, Nintendo, what the hell? Oh, hello, dumb cat butt. He's, like, inverted himself. However, now I'm remembering that Animal Crossing Horizons is coming out soon and I want it. So.
It's less than a month, in fact.
Yeah. So it comes out on the 20th?
Yes. Don't forget,
Right, yeah, because
also
it comes
comes
out at such a time where it's like, ah, that's almost feasible for me to ask for it as a birthday present. Because it's like, it comes out 5 days before my birthday instead of the usual thing of like, it comes out 2 days after it. Whoop. I just pet the cat! Hang on. Wait until I'm at a straightaway at least. Wait, this fucking map is shaped like Yoshi. There are no straightaways.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Welcome back.
The best you're getting is like the sole of his shoe.
Was it pushed back till April? I don't think it was.
What was pushed back? What?
No, it was pushed back to the March 20th release date.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal?
No, the other thing that's coming out on the same day.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they're both coming
I
out.
was about to say, those are basically the same game.
Yeah, I love the community crossover posts.
I love that apparently their subreddits are both just, like, really on board with the crossovering.
I think my...
Bless you.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
I need to find my favorite GIF I've seen where Doom Guy is purchasing Animal Crossing.
I think my favorite one that I've seen was Doom Guy playing Animal Crossing next to Isabelle playing Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
Frick! Who needs turning? I'll just boost. It's fine. Who the fuck's in front of me besides this cat peach? Who's in first?
Well, it was Slender, now it's me.
Wait, why am I in fourth? What the? Pesticles! No, fuck. Okay. I did the good shortcut, and then I fucked it up. And then Lakitu stole my fucking money. Can I just have a bullet bill? Come on. That's a mushroom. I asked for a bullet bill. I asked for a bullet bill!
Here we go.
Crap. I was like, wait, how did you do that? Right, you're not in the game. Fuck you, Isabelle! There we go. Thank you for scaring the crap out of me, Odin-san.
Here you go. I also have something to throw into the ring.
I should finish playing Doom.
Yeah,
same. I picked it up a
same.
while ago.
Well, no, I finished, like, playing it on my own time, but then we started streaming it, and then I never finished that. I think I even only made it to, like, the second or third level. I'm turning the audio off for this.
There's not much of it.
It's just that it's a YouTube video, and I don't want the audio to play, because...
The only thing you're missing out on is the little jingle noise Isabelle makes when she walks.
Okay.
And also the music at the very end.
That reminds me, Sorry, because Doom Guy bought the, like, special edition that comes with the Switch.
Yep.
So, did you know that
Yep.
Nintendo, for some fucking reason...
Yep.
Because that console sold out so quickly...
Yep.
Is selling the dock, the Joy-Cons, and the box! Like, you can buy just the box so that I guess you can display it if you want.
I thought you were going to bring up the fact that the special edition Animal Crossing Switch does not come with Animal Crossing.
I mean, that's a pretty regular thing, honestly.
That's pretty par for the course.
I'm just going to bring up the fact that they're selling the fucking box, and that on top of that, it comes as a flat pack, so you have to assemble it. If you buy the fucking box for the thing that you don't actually have, you have to goddamn assemble it. I don't understand. Also, it's still like $50.
The box?
Yes! The box is absurdly expensive!
Well, I mean, It's the same cost for shipping no matter what, really.
I guess, but it's still just the box. I don't even know if that includes shipping. I just know the box's cost.
Collectors be wildin'.
Yeah. Nintendo has the collecting community
Yeah.
by the scruff of their neck.
I don't think
That's
that
a nice
counts.
way to put it.
I don't think it counts as that, considering that the collecting community could just say, "Ah, I didn't get it. That's fine." Instead of, "I'll pay $50 fucking for a box for a thing I don't have."
I don't think you know anyone in the collecting community.
That doesn't make any sense to me. So no, apparently not. Like, I'd like to think of myself as someone who enjoys collecting, but that's absurd.
Do you remember the amiibo craze?
Did you say that like it fucking stopped?
Well, it's become less extreme recently.
Yes, because they started producing actual amounts of the damn product.
Yeah, but you, like, remember the absurd prices collectors were paying?
Look, that just sounds like the people who paid money for Beanie Babies who are idiots.
Yeah, no, that's the collecting community.
No, I don't... I'd like to think that that's not the collecting community, it's just like the shitty part of them, but who knows?
That's the part of the community that's buying boxes for $50.
And yes, as Odinson was saying, as I said, like, it arrives as a flat pack. You have to fucking assemble it. They won't even just send you the box.
It's a fun do-it-yourself project.
Yes! Putting together a box.
Shady, I hate you. Shady, you're a monster.
I didn't throw that blue shell.
No, but you took advantage of it, so
I
fuck you.
did.
I threw the red shell that hit you when you were still in iframes.
I thought you were going to say, I threw the red shell that hit you while you were down.
Nah, it hit you while you were in iframes. It's fine.
Oh, good. I'm maintaining my lead. My break.
Yes, you get to keep your fucking score. Also, buying off the secondary market is a terrible idea. Right, yeah, that's the other thing, is that you know the people who are buying that fucking box? Yeah, there are absurd
that's what I was thinking.
collectors who are buying... No. There are people who are buying that stupid box and going like, yes, I will sell it to... Or I'm a collector and I want this box. There are also people who are buying that box and going, oh, I can basically upsell this as making it look like I have the Switch and put nowhere that it's actually included and just sell this to someone on eBay and not have to pay the money back.
All caps, limited edition Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch, very low text box.
Yeah. Exactly. Because frankly, that's shit that happens enough as is, with people sending out the box for stuff
man,
that
and then they're gonna
have.
ruin the box because they'll ship it with rocks and I'll just beat up the inside.
Oh no! The inside of the box will be ruined.
Hey, that box is worth
It's
$50.
It's no. It is not worth $50. It was sold for $50. It's like, no, the magic card you have is not worth several $1,000s. It's that someone somewhere is for some reason willing to pay that much for it.
It's like those posts you see on the Yu-Gi-Oh subreddit where they like post a picture of some cards they found. They're like, "What kind of deck can I build out of all this?" And it's literally piles of like normal monsters and spells that do literal nothing.
Yeah,
You can build.
It's like you
nothing.
can't build much out of this.
it's like you could build a deck that would have worked at the beginning of the game, kind of, because that
you
was
can
all
build
we had.
a deck that rivals Joey's in the first episode of the anime where he played nothing but normal monster.
Before it gets upgraded.
Yes,
Exactly.
before it gets upgraded to be entirely luck-based.
All of Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks.
No, except that...
Entirely.
No,
Joey's
no.
especially, yes.
Like, some of them pretend to have strategy, especially in, like, in real life, they can. But, no, Joey's in particular is literally just coin tosses and dice rolls.
Roulette spider,
Yeah, it's nothing but random
Time
chance.
wizard.
and cards he took from other people.
Yes, and cards he took from other people that are actually good cards.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I said good cards.
Damn.
Yeah, we're thinking like Jinzo.
I was thinking Jinzo, exactly.
I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, that's a bomb.
Okay, so Red Eyes Black Dragon is a perfectly good card because it has a bunch of really good stuff built around it as an archetype. Jinzo is just good because it's I think it's 2 sacks.
No, it's just one.
Is
That's
it just
part of
one?
what made
Yeah.
it so good. If it was 2 sections, it would be unplayable.
Yeah, it's 1 sack for a creature that is almost on par with Red Eyes Black Dragon. I think it's like, actually, I think it
It has
is
the same
damage-wise,
attack
isn't it? Yeah.
2400.
Yeah. For some reason, my brain was going like, wait, is Red Eyes Black Dragon 2450? Because it's one of those stupid ones with a 50? But no. And has the positive effect of your opponent can't activate traps. So it's just like, here, I've taken away literally a third of the cards you could possibly play. And also, it's a creature that's just as strong as Red Eyes. So, fuck you.
No!
Oh, no, it always makes me laugh to think about the fact that, yeah, the Red Eyes is such an iconic Joey monster, and he got it from a dude playing a dinosaur deck.
Yup. Well, because dinosaurs weren't actually... Like, there weren't any dinosaurs for a long time. They all sucked.
And that trend still continues with Magic.
Oh. Well, the dinosaurs were good when we had them.
There are a couple good dinosaurs. Wow, I just fell all the way down into 6th? 5th? 5th.
Meanwhile, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has added has added two of my favorite dumb archetypes because they do the stupid thing where it's like, yes, because we locked ourselves in, instead of doing like creature types, we have to do this thing as in the name to make it an archetype, but still, of Dino Wrestlers, which is
what?
Yes.
I don't know why you're saying what. It's exactly
it is exactly what it sounds
They're
like.
dinosaurs who are wrestlers.
On the tin. Okay.
Yeah, they are dinosaur wrestlers. It's
are they like luchadors?
That's the thing. It's Dino Wrestler, and then it's usually a name that's vaguely adjacent to what the dinosaur pictured is, and then a martial arts style.
Okay.
Their field spell is a prehistoric wrestling ring.
Yup. Most of them have sort of like a vaguely luchador style to them, but not really.
I would follow all of those artists on Twitter, but Konami refuses to let me know who those artists are.
Yeah, it's fuck Konami. The other one, though, that they're doing, which I appreciate, but also is just like, this is because someone's jerking it to it, is Dragon Maids.
Oh, no!
Yep.
That is also exactly what it says on the tin. They're maids who are also dragons.
Yeah.
No!
Like, I continue to love a lot of the dumb shit that Yu-Gi-Oh! Does, but it's also just like, wow, that is really powerfully stupid. Or you are doing this because you know that there is a subset of people playing your game who are just here to jerk it to your cards.
Jesus.
Why did we get Baby Park again?
I randomed.
something moving further from God's light every day.
Baby Park is the perfect Mario Kart map.
It is, but it's also still utter fucking chaos.
It's God's perfect Mario Kart. It appeared on the best game in the series. Oh, that's a blue shell.
I was gonna say something more like it's Mario Kart as Richard Garfield intended.
Ooh, there you go.
Turns out, maybe Richard Garfield actually shouldn't be allowed to do things as he intended. Something artifacts.
something other card game. What was the other one he did?
I don't remember, honestly.
The one with the set packs.
Enchantment.
Mix cards from tabletop. Like they only come in decks.
I thought that one was
you're
actually
trying to think of a name.
I'm trying to think of the name.
I know what you're talking about too.
What was it? Start?
Are you talking about Keyforge?
Yeah.
Yes, Keyforge. It didn't look very fun to me. Personally.
I've been led to believe that one's pretty fun, but yeah.
Keyforge seems fine, but it's not what I'm looking for in a card game.
Yeah, it seems fun, but it also seems like one of those things where it's just there to get you to buy more of it constantly.
Yeah.
By that very nature of like no two decks are the same, and they're always going to be like synergist. They're I guess they would be parasitic if you were trying to combine them.
Yeah.
And you don't combine them at all.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't combine them, so the only way to have more cards is to buy an entirely new deck.
I would say you either buy one deck and you just stick with it, or you just keep buying more decks and seeing what you get.
Yeah.
Keyforge feels to me like they took one of those games where you build your deck out of a larger deck.
Oh, just a deck
like you
deck.
buy cards.
Yeah.
But like, you have to buy the decks you would build out of that separate.
Yeah.
I'm under the impression that the intent of Keyforge is to bring back that feeling of like, I'm just getting into Magic. I only have this box of cards. What can I build out of it?
Yeah, that's sort of the idea that I always got from it too.
The problem is that it's almost impossible to actually recreate that feeling because we're not at that point of our lives anymore.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's trying to recapture nostalgia without also the element that made it nostalgic, so...
Also, obviously hot take, sometimes nostalgia isn't meant to be looked back on like that.
As a
Sometimes
reminder,
it's supposed-
the literal
Sometimes it's supposed to
director...
move ahead.
Just as a reminder that the literal director of the Final Fantasy VII Remake is very much on board with that thought, and has said he's very specifically trying to not make it nostalgic, so just be fucking prepared, y'all.
Yeah, but they're explicitly targeting their nostalgia audience.
No.
So...
Their marketing is, the director of the game has said, yeah, no, I'm actively changing the story because I don't want people to know what's going to happen in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be the same story. Or, he's a liar, we'll see. But as a reminder, the guy who's directing it is the guy who worked on pretty much all of the, not central Kingdom Hearts shit. So, this should be fun.
I mean, from what I hear, from what we're seeing in Final Fantasy VII Remake, they're hitting a lot of like weird, obscure parts of Final Fantasy VII that people wouldn't expect them to remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. Like, just keep that in mind for anyone who is looking forward to it, because like I don't have nostalgia for Final Fantasy VII, and after hearing the like phrases being used by the director of it, I'm concerned for people who do have nostalgia for it.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I missed the hole in the fence.
That's sad, because I opened the hole in the fence. Bye, Slender! No! Fuck you, Goomba! No! Oh, wait, I'm safe. Okay, whew.
God, this fucking course is so dumb.
Yes, it is.
So many twists and turns and all the water forcing you in a specific direction.
Yup. Like, it's fun, but it is also definitely dumb. Hello, shell that almost killed me. Come on, boost. Nope, that's not a boost.
How is this product plant surviving underwater?
Ah.
Got into second. There we go.
I had a banana, and then I crossed the thing, and then got hit with a red shell, but I still came in first. But, like, the banana stopped existing.
Yeah, you drop all your items as soon as you cross the finish line.
Well, shit. I guess you don't even place them then, because it would have stopped the red shell still.
Yeah. They, like, vanish.
But...
It's fine.
Speaking of amiibo, you think the Little Mac one is sort of rare, but you got them for $20? I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, given the way Nintendo produces things, it's also entirely possible that a given amiibo is only rare in a specific part of a country, because goddammit, Nintendo, what the fuck is wrong with your shipping?
Oh shit. There's more Unearthed Arcana out for
Oh, there is?
D&D.
Oh!
I never know when they're like... when they post things, I started saying words and then looked over at a tab I had that said Legacy Collection.
There's one for the Artificer.
Ooh!
Already?
It's the Armor Artificer, the Circle of the Stars Druid, and the Fey Wanderer Ranger.
Wait,
Those
is
are
the Artificer
four
actually
artificers.
out, or is it still the...
Yeah, it's from the Eberron book.
Yeah, it came out last October or something like that.
Because there's an actual Eberron book.
I missed it. There's an actual Eberron book.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Eberron is now official content.
Oh.
As opposed to
I
just
might
being
need
like
to go...
Artificer.
I might need
a
to
book
go...
someone made as like test killer. But yeah, Eberron's official.
I might need to go do some stuff then, because Eberron is basically my magical aesthetic.
Oh, yeah, steampunk.
Like, steampunk magic is just like, yes! Yes!
Did you get invested in the Wayfarer's Guard to Eberron stuff, like the stuff they had?
Honestly, it was mostly that I played a fair bit of the D&D online with that existed.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about your history with the setting cap. I'm talking about current.
Well, no, that's just it though. I didn't realize that was Eberron.
Oh, okay.
So when someone finally like made me realize that was Eberron, I was like, wait, what? Oh, well, shit.
Yeah. Because I'm not sure if you read the 5e Wayfarer's Guard to Eberron book. But,
no.
It did change a few things, so you might see some different things.
Okay. I mean, look,
Like-
provided it's still magical steampunk, I do not care.
Oh yeah, nothing about the setting itself changed. I'm talking about like specific stats and
Okay.
racial abilities and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't matter to me.
Like, people are mixed on what they did with the Warforged. I think they did the best they could with the Warforged. The Warforged is always a weird thing.
So, out of curiosity, what'd they do then? I'm now interested.
Previously, they had specific Warforged sub-races, so you had, like, the Juggernaut Warforged, the Envoy Warforged, and that stuff.
Why am I aware
Now there's
of
just...
that?
Now there's just one Warforged race. You get +2 con and +1 to whatever stat you want.
Okay.
And they were trying to figure out how to do the armor thing, because the thing about Warforged is that they kind of already have armor.
Yeah.
In the Wayfarer's Guide, they basically made it so like, okay, you can basically pick whether you're wearing light, medium, or heavy armor. The problem is that with one level of fighter, suddenly from level 1, your wizard can be wearing full blade. Basically. So now, instead, what they do is Warforged wear armor like any other adventurer, but you bond it to yourself, so it can't be like removed against your will.
Okay. I mean...
And it also gives you an inherent +1 AC to your armor, which is actually pretty good.
So essentially they just went, okay, it was really, really too good before, and we need to make it not that, and min-maxers were min-maxers.
A little bit, because it's one of those things where it's like, armor's fucking expensive is the problem.
Yeah, I get that.
So, like, heavily armored characters can't have their heavy armor from, like, level 1, unless you're a Warforged, because you get it for free.
Yeah.
Now Warforged have to buy armor like everyone else, but they instead of, like, wearing it, they, like, infuse it into
it becomes part of their body.
This also means that you can unequip your armor as a Warforged.
Cool. Yeah, Sunder, sometimes it happens, but I mean, like, folks are enjoying and relaxing, so that's totally fine. Hey, Tramer, how you doing, man?
The other big thing to call out is that based on the way they've worded the Changelings stat boost, it is the only race that can get a +3 to a stat.
Ooh, cool.
Because they get a +2 to Charisma, and then I think a +1 to any stat you want, but it's worded in such a way that you can give it to Charisma, and that is intended.
Okay.
Cool.
I think, the only thing that...
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, the only thing that I would now deeply crave to also have included is, because it's on brand for what I'm looking for out of a dumb campaign, is that one Unearthed Arcana subclass for Warlocks from the City one.
Do you know what it was called?
I'm trying to remember. It was the thing where they basically came up with a bunch of modern-esque subclasses.
Pact of the Landlord?
No, their thing was basically being pacted with a thing that lives inside the electrical network of a city.
Oh, I've never heard of this. So, either it's something very obscure that I missed, or it's something you're misremembering.
It's a very early Unearthed Arcana.
I'm not dunking on you too hard. Both
Yeah.
of these are equally likely.
It is one of the earliest Unearthed Arcanas that they did.
Then in that case, I probably just missed it because I got in it much later.
They were all like pseudo modern-esque, but could still work in other places.
Yeah.
Because I remember the cleric one was domain of like the city, where it wasn't even really a deity; it was just being tied to the idea of a city, of a specific city.
They're gods of civilization.
Yeah. But in this case, it's not even a god of the civilization. It's you're tied to the concept of, like, the city that you are associating with.
Right.
Oh, right, fireball's here. I'll see if I can find it after this race. Because it was, hang on. It was one that I used only once, and only in the only homebrew that I've ever... God damn it, I just got hit by 4 red shells.
Isn't it awful?
Yeah. I know it was you asshole.
Isn't it terrible?
It was the
such a thing?
only one that I ever used in the only homebrew that I've ever put a significant amount of effort into.
That reminds me, I gotta finish work on my settings so my game can start.
You definitely should do that.
Because I got a couple people who are interested in starting it, and they're waiting on me to finish.
Fuck yes.
We'll see how that goes.
Oh, so are Warforged like immune to heat metal?
So this is a question. I just want
otherwise
to
they
openly
die.
say real quick, this Alpha Pro nothing. I hate the spell heat metal so much.
I agree. It is stupid. Like,
Because
conceptually...
there are so many situations in D&D that come up where the question is, can I use heat metal on this? And I just don't know the fucking answer.
Yeah, no. I agree. It's just, conceptually, when I heard about Warforged, my immediate concern was, wait, so, can they just be murdered?
All I can think of is the same thing that I can answer when it comes to a creature that is metal, is that you are heating up the outside of the creature, not within it. So you're just making the Warforged extremely hot.
Literally found it with a quick search. So it's
Congratulations.
so yeah, it was clerics have city domain, warlocks have ghost in the machine, and wizards get technomancy, which is still the dumbest thing.
I'm not gonna lie, that all sounds like it would fit perfectly in Eberron.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, look, the entire thing for the warlock is being tied to ghost in the machine and being a magic gunslinger. I'm just like, yes, that, give me that, please.
Also,
I need it.
this Artificer subclass has a feature called Power Armor, so you can be a fucking Space Marine.
I don't want to be a space marine. I want to be a fucking magic slinging gunslinger. Because
good.
Wildstar was apparently very formative to my D&D desires forever, and I can never get rid of that. I am not Trimmer. What is it?
Oh, Traveler is like a one of those. I'm trying to think how to describe it. It's like it's a sci-fi system, but it's setting light, so you can kind of do whatever you want with it.
Oh, okay.
And I've seen vague hints of how to do character creation. There's a lot of like random tables that you kind of have to figure
Okay.
out.
I mean, so here's the thing.
It seems interesting, but it seems like it's not my thing.
I played in a couple of systems, and honestly, I think I like the D&D 5e system the best because of the way that I innately play. It works the best for me, which is that in general, it's just you do the thing, or maybe you make a roll if it's necessary, but in general, it's just you do the thing.
I like
And
5e
that
because you get people into it.
most of the rules that exist are for combat, because you don't need rules for how do I role play. You need rules for how the fuck do I hit someone with a stick. And I feel like the combat rules in D&D 5e are perfectly fine and serviceable and solid. Admittedly, the only other systems that I have a ton of experience with are percentile-based ones, which suck. Seriously, no one actually likes a percentile-based system unless they're a monster.
I tried playing a game with that once, but it seemed really boring.
You're talking about stuff like Dark Heresy, right, Kat?
That's I played Dark Heresy and Only War, which is technically also just the Dark Heresy system, but with some of the abilities and stuff tweaked. But when it's just like you're having to deal with shit like degrees of success because you're rolling on a D100, effectively on a D100, and and they're just like, yeah, okay, so here we're doing this mostly so that we have a system in place for you're firing an automatic weapon. So how do multiple potential hits work with that? And then it gets weirdly offset by the fact that it's like, yes, all of my stats are out of 100. I have 4 hit points.
No! I hit myself with my own shell! Ugh.
Because it's astonishingly difficult to actually hurt people in Dark Heresy and Only War. Well, sometimes. Technomancer Wizard doesn't stop going unce, 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 unce. Yeah.
Also, I'm glad we finally have a Fey subclass for the Ranger.
Do we? Cool.
I mean, this UA has Fey Wanderer Ranger.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah, the
Sweet.
one that just came out just minutes ago.
I gotta...
Literally 20 minutes ago.
People food.
Okay, no worries, man.
I don't know how much longer you guys are planning on going.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm almost done myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see
I
this
might be
new...
back if you guys are up. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
I mean, hey, worst case, I plan to be playing Elite, so you fucker gonna play some Elite with me, damn it.
Okay. I mean, I've got, like, maybe an hour in the game, period, so...
I don't care, you're playing with me, damn it.
Okay.
Look, I'm currently just exploring the fucking bubble, so it's not like I'm doing anything interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize Artificer was actually out now.
Yeah, you should definitely look into giving that Edward Brown book a read.
I think I will. Crap.
In fact, talk to me later and I might be able to help you out with that.
This is one of those dumb situations where I'm a little annoyed that I've locked myself into a Ravnica campaign when I'm just like admitting that, oh, I'd really like to do this, but also I'd really prefer to play in it.
Hey, Kat,
Yeah.
I have some news for you. I
Yeah.
think when it comes to other D&D settings, Ravnica is probably the easiest to sneak Eberron stuff into.
I know, but I... Look, Stark, I've fallen off on Magic, and frankly, I just don't give a shit. And clearly Wizards doesn't give a shit about Ravnica either, and I just don't care
I mean,
anymore.
I've also fallen out of Magic, but I still love Ravnica.
Frankly, after seeing what Wizards is doing, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Like,
I just ignore that shit.
I
have to
liked
willfully ignore
Ravnica.
most of what Wizards does with their story.
I liked Ravnica, and I'm not... I don't know what the hell I want to do with the campaign now, where I'm just like, I'm not enthused in Ravnica, so I don't know...
I feel like the problem is that Wizards doesn't really know how to tell a story that doesn't have world-ending stakes.
Agreed, except that they provably have done it before. It's just that now they have this absurd idea that, one, they need to keep doing it, and two, that they don't want to maintain character continuity.
Yeah.
So nothing actually matters on top of just...
I mean, the character continuity thing doesn't help by the fact that they keep getting other writers to come in and do their stuff.
Well, no. Their entire thing is that they're getting other writers to come in and giving them the same character information from 2012.
Okay.
Like,
Cool.
this is why I keep
I
getting
made a mistake in that.
getting annoyed about it, is that the person who's in charge is very specifically saying, no, we want the characters to only be an archetype. Their shit
Right.
does not matter.
Okay.
He's very specifically said that he wants it so that they can either bring in a well-known author to give Magic credit, or they can bring in an unknown author who will basically owe them one from now on, and hand them a thing and just go, hey, do what every new director got to do whenever they started a new Spider-Man series.
Yeah,
Just
I was
like-
thinking the problem was that they were treating Magic writing like comic book writing, where they would get different authors to write stories and be like, do whatever you fucking want with the character. We don't give a shit.
It is that, except that they have very specifically called out that, yeah, we want it to be like comic book movies, specifically the Spider-Man movies. Like, there's a 2016 interview with the guy whose name I can never remember, where he specifically called out, like, I want every writer who comes to us to be able to do whatever they want with the characters based on this, like, Cliff's Notes, like, breakdown of what their character is.
Yeah, let me have a second.
It was the fucking Piranha Plant! I can't control it! It decided it wanted you to die. So, I don't know if I like bigger groups for D&D stuff, honestly.
Oh, no, bigger groups for D&D is a nightmare.
Where's my dog howling? Oh, shit, that reminded me. Hey, for anyone who gives bits, Oliver, shut up. They're doing a thing with bits right now that they're not fucking telling anyone, and annoys the ever-loving crap out of me. If you use the new, what are they, Hunter bits? I can't check because this is my channel. Yeah, I think it's Hunter for the Amazon Prime show. They're throwing 20% extra on. Like, if you give $1, they're giving 20 cents more, which is more than they usually do. So hey, like, if you give bits, remember to use those, because it's leaving free money on the table. But yeah, God, I used to run a Dark Heresy thing for like 16 people, and that was awful. That was the worst choice I ever made. Also because there was a 17th person who sat behind me and kept trying to correct everything that I did as a DM. And because we were in a public space at a university, I couldn't fucking get rid of them. After that, we started, like, taking a loner out on classrooms. Mostly because they kept giving me shit about, there's a bunch of, like, weapon modification mechanics in Dark Heresy. Mm-hmm. And one of them is specifically, the mod is called a monomolecular blade to, like, give you a a knife or a sword or something that has a molecule-thin blade. However, it's very specifically written that, hey, this also works for blunt melee weapons, you just have to, like, tell them a different way that it works. And we didn't come up with a name for the other version of it. And this person's sitting there behind me going, like, they can't do that on their staff. I'm just like, yes, they fucking can! Also, I'm the DM. I can say whatever the fuck I want and you're not playing. Get the fuck out of my house. Except it was a library, so I couldn't.
Get the fuck out of my library.
Yeah. Except it wasn't my library either, so I was like, what? What's the
I am taking
cheer
ownership
mode?
of this library just to do out.
I think it's just Hunter cheer, but I honestly don't remember. It's one of those where I never type them out. I always do the selection, just because I find it easier. And in case they're doing some special thing like that. Fuck. I think someone just, like, bopped on my window. And now I'm in third. Goddamn. No. No! Have presents! Crap. 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 No, crap. Whoop! I'll never be that library with that attitude. Okay, so here's the thing. One, it wasn't even a library, it was like a lounge in the student services building. It also isn't even the student services building anymore. Now it's a fucking res hall. And it's the shittiest res hall. No, I can't catch up! Come on! Oh, I missed a boost.
Oh,
Somebody's too
Cap,
far ahead.
you know you can do a hop on top of each of those hills, right?
I do, I'm just bad at it.
Okay.
It can be tough.
Yeah.
No!
Like,
Come on, no!
once you...
No!
Oh my god,
Yes!
no!
Yes!
God damn it, cat!
Nice.
I wouldn't have even been able to get you if you didn't start turning away from the wall. Let me go check someone else's channel so I can see. Oh, I don't actually have any bits. Oh, it's Hunter's Cheer. That's stupid.
I think I'm gonna do one more and then done.
Okay, that's good for me too. Wait, Lost, I thought you had to go. Scare the fucking crap out of me, why don't you? Thank you, Tramer, for those 10 Hunter bits and also the bonus 2 that I will gladly take. Yeah, I know it's the first icon, it's just that I can't look at what they're called on my own channel, because you're not allowed to...
I enjoy raiding!
Oh, son of a butt. Oh, no. Elder Cat, thank you so very much for the raid! I'm sorry, this is probably our last game. Our last race, but welcome!
Come see the glorious finale.
Yeah, as the person who's actually been winning isn't even here. How are all of you doing? Glorious raiding party. And how was the Long Dark? Finished episode 3 of the Long Dark? How many episodes are there? I don't know.
Which one's the Long Dark?
Long Dark is the, like, survival thing in,
Alaska?
some sort of, like, frozen wasteland. I don't think it's ever established where it is. I think it might be related to Canada, because I feel like they call them toques in the game. Or they call beanies for us Americans toques. But it's very much Canada. I will believe you. But it also seems to be, like, going beyond just normal, sucky weather. I tried playing it once. I couldn't figure out how to get off the hill that I spawned in on, and I starved to death. That's not even a joke. It was real dumb.
Was it like all cliff faces or something?
Yeah, I was like, I think it was supposed to be that I survived like a plane crash, and
Right.
I was on top of like a ridge, and I could not figure out for the life of me how to get down.
Wait, hang on. You in the tutorial area?
It was, I don't know if it was a tutorial. Like, it's a game that has been quote unquote out and in early access and also just like really released for years now. It has
Yeah.
been so different every time I've looked at it. And
That's
in, like,
fair.
the best possible way. It was totally the tutorial. Okay, yes, I literally got stuck in the tutorial and could not figure out how to leave. So, now I know. Yeah, that's where I stopped playing, because I was just like, I don't know how to get off this ridge!
Red shells. Fuck, no more red shells.
Woo! Man versus Canada after a solar event that caused electronics to fail. Ah! That reminds me, I also need to go back and finish Kona. Because that game was fun. And uncomfortably tense. Right, sorry, Stark, you okay for doing one more?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, sorry, I was gonna do my spiel. Hi, I'm Cap, this is the Lair of Lore. Joining me on the call are Stark and Lost, though
That's
Lost
my
is no
name.
longer in the game with us.
I'm trying to hop in.
Oh, well,
I got put in a separate.
Well-
There we go. Wait. Yes, I'm at. No,
Yeah.
I'm not with you guys. What?
Lost is in the lie that Slender Guy kept getting stuck in. It was like a fake tournament that doesn't actually contain any of the same people. Welcome, I'm gonna screw this up. Student Trevor Davis? This is our last race. I'm sorry, friend. And looks like one person's already having trouble getting back into it. But Elder, thank you so very much for that raid. Sorry, I was just trying to say, I'm Cap, this is the Lair of Lore. This is our Monday Community Day thing, where either we play Mario Kart or Smash Brothers for a couple hours, and it's very silly. Yeah, apparently, Lost, if you go to, like, friends in Mario Kart, you can join through there.
What? Where is that?
Like, you found it! Oh god, what map is this?
Ice Outpost.
I don't know why I ask these questions to people who actually know the names of these maps when I have no fucking idea. Oh god, it's this one.
Cat.
It's this fucking one. Okay, great. Love this map.
Like, even if you don't know the name Ice Outpost, you will know the green and yellow one.
Yeah, if you'd said the green and yellow one, I would have cursed loudly because I was hoping that's what it wasn't.
You could see green and yellow, so I thought maybe...
I was hoping that it was just the start and was like, okay, it's just the start. The rest will be fine. Here, have a present.
Yeah.
No, fine.
Cap, with the sheer amount of times you say that phrase, Delibird has to be your favorite Pokemon. Right?
No, I fucking hate Delibird.
I like that.
But you do the exact
It's dumb,
same
but I like
thing
it.
does.
So, I also scream hi friends in terror and actual happiness. I'm very good at using phrases for unintended purposes. Quite aggressively, if I might add. So, wait, Elder, if you're still here, how many episodes are there? Because my memory of The Long Dark is both the thing of me apparently not being able to get out of the tutorial because I'm an idiot, and also that there was something about a bear, like there was a mode that they added where there's just a bear that is constantly hunting you, but I know that neither of those is actually what you're doing, I think, unless the tutorial is. And it was just that I couldn't get through the tutorial into the episode 5 proper. Oh, the bear is episode 2? Oh! The last time I was... my remembrance of the bear was then before episodes were a thing, and it was just like a game mode. Where it was just like, yes, this is the game mode where a bear hates you and wants you to die. And because it is a bear, it's very effective at it. Stark, do bears actively seek your death?
I don't want to talk about
Okay.
I thought about the barrel shot.
Is this like that stupid slug question?
What's the question?
Oh, have you not heard this one? The, like, you get $1 million, or you get some absurd amount of money, but you have to accept the fact that there is now a slug somewhere in the world that if it touches you, you will die, and it is always hunting you.
And
Oh
it
yeah,
knows
I love
where
that.
you are.
Yeah,
That's
but
so funny to me.
But it's no more powerful or anything than a normal-ass slug, but it's just an
it's just
immortal
that it's
slug
poison.
that will eventually catch you.
It's poison and it hates you.
Yeah,
It can find you, yeah.
yeah.
That's
and
a really good
it's
question.
always heading towards you.
God, I hate that $1 million is no longer considered an absurd amount of money. Stupid houses.
Well, stupid houses and inflation and other fun things. But yeah, sorry that y'all came in at the end there. I'm gonna back out so that I don't
That will automatically start.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you all for coming over in that raid, and those of you who were here. If you like the brief bits you saw here, please consider dropping a follow. We stream basically every day. I need to try and take more breaks. We'll see about doing that. And we play a bunch of very silly stuff. Like I said, Mondays are our community days. I think we're trying to see if we can organize a Destiny thing tomorrow. We'll see if that actually works out. We're playing through stuff like Phoenix Point and 2 Point Hospital. And I've been drawn back into Hunt Showdown and Apex Legends because sometimes playing the shooty mans is just quite cathartic. Ooh, that's gonna play a thing that I accidentally tabbed over to. Oops. But yeah, Stark and Lost, thank you so very much for joining me. Do you have anything you want to throw in before I cut over to the end screen?
Not really.
Okay. And I think Lost is already run. Okay. Well, thank you all so very much. Special thank you... Oh god, I'm mirrored again. Special thank yous to Aleph Tramer101, Stark Maximum, Donovan Bane, and Dracus for supporting this stream on Patreon. I could not do this without all of you. Thank you as well to, again, Elder for that raid, Tramer for those 10 bits, and that name that I really cannot pronounce that starts with a Q and doesn't have normal letters, for the follow. Oh, and as a reminder... For anyone who's giving bits, there is currently a bit promotion going on that Twitch did not advertise terribly well. If you use the Hunter's Cheer emote, then whoever you're cheering gets a 20% extra, bit bonus. So, hey, please think about doing that. I'm going to be throwing us over to the absolutely wonderful human being, Avinus. She's playing through Ministry of Broadcast, which I don't know, so this should be quite interesting. But yeah, thank you all so very much, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Bye, folks.